overall good day. It looks like the rains have come throughout the night, but they're gone for good. All right, here we go. Tyler Knight. He is approaching the ball. The right-footed kicker watches the ball slide right off the tee. So it's the old Lucy Charlie Brown trick there. So they're going to have one of the up men come up and hold the ball down, and that is going to be Cody Walther. So Knight with Walter's help will boot the ball away again. It is Bollock and Pyle standing deep for the Eudora Cardinals. All right, here we go. Tyler Knight. And here's the approach. Here's the run-up. Here's the kick. And this one is high as end over end, and it'll go right into the end zone for the touchback. First down and 10 for Eudora at the 20-yard line. So here comes Eudora out on the field first. They'll be going from my right to my left today. And some of the players coming on to the field right now, Derek Webb, the quarterback. Austin Seawright will also be in there as well, too. And we'll give you updates as well. First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Eudora, again, going from right to left as you're looking right now. Webb will be under center. He's got two backs behind him and two receivers out here to the near side. Webb takes the snap, and here's a running play to start the game off a right tackle. They head for about 4 yards. Let's see who gets up with the ball, and that is going to be Gabe Cleveland. And Cleveland breaks ahead to about the 24-yard line, so a 4-yard pickup to start out this contest. Second down and 6 coming up for the Eudora Cardinals. Bringing the plane from the sidelines is Webb as he steps out of the action, goes over, talks to the coach, and gets the instruction. He brings his team out. Second down and 6. The ball on the hash mark over on the far side of the field. Webb will be under center again with two backs behind him. This time the two receivers goes out wide to the right. Here's a handoff again, and getting across the 25-yard line is Gabe Cleveland for a second straight run, and he's out close to the 27-yard line. We'll see where they put the ball down. They'll put it right down at the 27-yard line, so it'll be third down and 3. Webb again trots back out after talking to head coach Greg Webb about what this play will entail. Meanwhile, for Rose Hill, they are setting up defensively, and they'll look to go with a 4-man front. So third down and 3, our first third down of the afternoon, and Eudora has it. Here's Webb. And here's a little action. He's going to cue it himself. Run across the 30-yard line to get tackled, but he picks up the first down. And coming up with the tackle for the Rose Hill Rockets is Kyle Anderson, but not before Derek Webb picks up the first down of the afternoon for Eudora. So 1 for 1, the Cardinals are on first down, and Webb makes it out to the 33-yard line, where it is first down and 10. Wide receiver here to the near side is Bollock. There's a receiver out to the far side, two backs, and Derek Webb is under center. Here's the snap, and here's a give to Anderson, and he'll stumble across the 40-yard line, make that Gabe Cleveland, and he's over. He's across the 40-yard line to the 42, close to another first down. Let's call it a pick of 8, second down and 2 coming up for Eudora. Rose Hill just being shoved back, and we've already played almost 2 minutes here. No score of the ball game, 10 minutes to go. Again, that's what Coach Greg Webb said was going to happen today. He just wants to run the ball and get that clock going and see what they can accomplish here. Okay, second down and 2. The ball is at the Eudora 42-yard line. They got two receivers here to the near side and two backs behind Derek Webb. Here's the snap. Here's a give to Cleveland. He's met by a host of tacklers. Ball popped loose, and who has it? The ball's still on the ground. Rose Hill picks it up, and they recover at the Eudora 30-yard line. And Gabe Cleveland can't believe it. He can't believe it. He had the ball, was tied up in lots of traffic, and the ball just popped loose, and then that wind, like it did today, just made it rattle on down the field. And Rose Hill recovers at the 29-yard line of Eudora. That comes with 9:33 to play here in the first quarter. No score, but excellent starting position for the Rose Hill Rockets. Again, they are 12-1 on the season. And out they come from the huddle. They'll send two receivers out to the left, one to the right, and the quarterback is Derek Decker, and he's in the shotgun with a runner off to his right. Tight end goes in motion over from right to left side. Here's Decker. He takes the snap, and he hands off for a running play, and not much, as the runner that time on first down is Matt Gadbury, and he is met for just short yardage. I believe the player that came up with the stop is Wyatt Clark, and the ball will be placed down at the 27-yard line. So a pickup of 2, second down and 8 coming up for the Rose Hill Rockets. Ball on the far hash mark, and out they come. Receiver out to the left. Two here to the right. Decker again from the shotgun with his runner flanking his right. Here's the snap. Play action. He's back to throw. Looking. Passes out to the end zone. He's got a man. It is caught. Touchdown, Rose Hill. And coming up with the grab there for the Rockets is Caleb Brady. He's one of the players we told you in the outset that you should really be watching for. And Brady hauls in. That's, let's call that a 27-yard pass for the touchdown. And that comes with 8:55 to play here. 6-0 Rose Hill. They've got the extra point coming up in just a moment. And I believe Tyler Knight will come out to boot that ball. So it's a 27-yard TD pass from Derek Decker to Caleb Brady. 27 yards, and we've got a player down. Let's see if we can figure out who that is. I'll tell you about that coming up in just a moment. That has quieted the Eudora fans right in front of us. And we'll see who is down. Still waiting to see who is the injured player with the extra point coming up. So it didn't take long for Rose Hill after they got the ball. They had about a 2-yard pickup there on their first down, and then a little play action by Derek Decker, and he throws to the end zone and finds Caleb Brady for the touchdown. Let's see if we can give you the touchdown total for Brady this year. Brady, 19 catches for 342 yards and 8 touchdowns. So quick math there, that is 20 catches on the year for Brady and 9 touchdowns so far. And they are still tending to the injured player down on the field. So we can get the field glasses and see who is down. Now, that is in fact Brady. So in one sense, if he gets the grab for the touchdown, that's good. But if he's injured, that's going to be a key loss for the Eudora Cardinals. He's still down, so why don't we take a timeout here? Let's take a 1-minute timeout here. We'll come back and tell you if the extra point is good or not, and we will do that in just a moment. This is the 4A State Championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Being a hometown bank is more than having a local address and being locally owned. Kaw Valley State Bank is committed to serving our community as a trusted neighbor with quality products and unparalleled customer service. Now with a new drive-through, 24-hour ATM at 1303 Church in Eudora, Kaw Valley State Bank, a proud supporter of the Eudora Cardinals' quest for the state title. Kaw Valley State Bank, member FDIC.
Miller Agency Insurance, your independent insurance agent, offers affordable, quality coverage for all of your insurance needs. Miller Agency Insurance, located in downtown Eudora at 711 Main Street, has been protecting Eudora residents and businesses for more than a quarter of a century. As an independent insurance agent, Miller Agency can offer you coverage from a variety of strong insurance companies to meet your insurance needs. Call 542-2000 for Miller Agency Insurance, your independent insurance agent.
Welcome back to the 4A State Championship game here at Salina Central High School. 6-0 is the score with 8:55 to play in the opening quarter. A quick touchdown strike. Rose Hill's Derek Decker finds Caleb Brady in the end zone for the 6 points, but Brady goes down with looks like to be a left ankle injury. We'll follow his progress and see if he makes it back in, but he's one of the favorite targets of Derek Decker, and we'll see how that affects the Rose Hill Rockets. For now, they've got to kick the extra point. Here comes Tyler Knight on the booted. Tyler Knight is a senior, 170 pounds, listed as a wide receiver, but also has kicking under his belt. And both clubs actually have to do a lot of double duty in certain positions because these are not very big clubs. We'll tell you about that when Eudora gets back onto the field next. In the meantime, here comes Tyler Knight to boot the extra point. It is up. It looks good, and it is. So with 8:55 to play, 7-0 is the score. Rose Hill over Eudora. Back in 1 minute with a kickoff. This is the 4A State Championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Burns Pharmacy is one of the cornerstone businesses of Eudora, having cared for the city for more than 40 years. Located in the Eudora Medical Plaza building at 600 East 20th Street, Burns Pharmacy is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, and on Saturday, 8 to 4, and features free twice-daily delivery service. Be sure to ask about the $5, $9, and $12 savings program. To find out more, go to BurnsPharmacy.com or call 542-2533. Burns Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, says good luck, Cardinals.
Lawrence Memorial Hospital Eudora Therapy Services is a proud sponsor of today's 4A state championship game. Go Cardinals! Lawrence Memorial Hospital Eudora Therapy Services is open Monday through Friday from 8 until 5 and offers a wide range of services, including post-surgical rehabilitation, acute injury rehabilitation, and sports injury rehabilitation. Lawrence Memorial Hospital Eudora Therapy Services is located at 600 East 20th Street, Suite 100, and the phone number is 542-3344. That's 542-3344.
Number 9 of Rose Hill boots the ball away, and this is high end over end. The short kick, and is taken by Eudora at the 5-yard line, moving across the field to the 10-yard line, cuts it up to the 15, gets across there, and gets down to the 19-yard line. Returning the ball is Christopher Pyle for the Eudora Cardinals, who are down 7-0 with 8:47 to play here in the opening quarter. Well, when we went to commercial break, we told you about the small numbers of teams. Eudora, 37 players total for the team. So many of those players have to go both ways, and that could be a factor if injuries come up. All right, here's the second series for Eudora, and they're starting at their own 19-yard line, first down and 10. First time they had the ball, it was a fumble. Let's see what happens here. And here's a running play. Caught right behind the line of scrimmage is Chris Pyle, and he is brought down with authority and brought down by Rose Hill's Kyle Anderson. They'll put the ball back down at the 16-yard line, so a loss of 3. I think that's being kind of generous because he was driven back even further. So second down and 13 is what they're going to call it. At this time, Pyle steps out of the contest, and out they come from the huddle. Seawright out to the right. Bollock here to the left. Under center. And here's the handoff this time. This is Gabe Cleveland, and he's ahead straightaway across the, well, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. They get nothing there. Coming up with the stop. And we'll have that. So third down and 12. They're going to give him a yard. So third down and 12, the second third down of the afternoon for Eudora. They're 1 for 1 on third down today. Derek Webb under center. Receiver left, receiver right. And here's the snap. And before play gets underway, a flag fly. And it looks like it might be an offensive miscue for Eudora. And that's what it is. So they're going to back it up 5 yards. It'll be third down and 17. Stepping out of the ball game for Eudora is Marcus Hill. Coming out here to the near side is Andrew Bollock. Seawright out to the far side. And Derek Webb will be under center. He's got Cleveland and Bollock behind him. Here's a give to Cleveland. Finds a clearing up the middle. Gets across the 15-yard line. But down to the 17, and that's about as far as he gets. So it brings up fourth down as Eudora is now 1 for 2 on third down this afternoon. They'll give him 6 yards, but it's still going to be fourth down and 11. So we're going to have a punting play here for Eudora, and on to boot the ball away is Jared Ireland, and standing deep for Rose Hill is Jonathan Pearson. Pearson stands at his own 48-yard line, 47-yard line, somewhere in that area. Here's the ball, and here's the snap. Here's the boot, a little wobbly one. Takes the bounce at the 44, goes to the 45, and down there by Eudora. 6:38 to play. It's 7-0 Rose Hill over Eudora. And we'll keep it right here as Rose Hill has excellent field position to start their second drive of the game. Last time they started at the 29-yard line. This time they're starting at the Eudora 45. So there the players in will be Brett Waddell. He brings a little play in from the sideline at the last moment. Anderson, Kyle Anderson, we've called his name a couple times today on defense. And Tyler Knight, the kicker, lines up the receiver out to the left side. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And here's the Salmon, a fumble. And the ball, actually a flag flies as the play gets underway. And it's going to be a false start on the Rose Hill Rockets. So we're going to move it 5 yards back. So first down and 15 at the 50-yard line. So I believe penalties are even at one apiece, both of the false start varieties. Each team has one penalty for 5 yards apiece. They set the ball down and the ball starts rolling. Ball's moving on its own. Can't count that as a team rush, guy. Or maybe you can. Who knows? All right, here we go. First down at 15. Derek Decker stands in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Here's a handoff. And the ball pops loose again. It's loose on the ground, and Eudora has it. Eudora has it. I believe picking up the ball is Marcus Hill, or it actually might be Jared Ireland came up with that. Either way, bad exchange from Derek Decker to his runner, and the ball pops loose, and this time the turnover goes in favor of Eudora. They pick up the good luck, and they start out with excellent field position at the 47-yard line of Rose Hill. Out they come from the huddle. Balak is here to the left. Seawright is out to the right. 2 runners behind Derek Webb. Webb under center. Going to keep the ball himself, and he'll roll ahead maybe for a couple of yards. They're only going to give him a couple of yards to the 45. So second down and 8 coming up. Derek Webb. So it looks like Dave Cleveland and Chris Pyle are the 2 constant running backs behind Derek Webb. This time Webb comes again here to the near side. Talked to head coach Greg Webb about what the play should be, and he takes it back in. 6:08 to play here, first quarter. 7-0 is the score. Rose Hill in front of Eudora, but Eudora has great field position. Second down and 8 at the Rockets' 45-yard line. Receiver left, receiver right. Gabe Cleveland is one of the runners for the Eudora Cardinals, and this time Derek Webb will keep the ball himself for an off-right tackle. Will make a couple of more yards down to the 43. And that'll bring up a third down and about 6 yards to go. 1 out of 2 on third down Eudora is today. And stepping out of the ball game for Eudora is Marcus Hill. And out the Cardinals come for the huddle. Austin Seawright goes out to the right by himself as a receiver. Andrew Pollock here split out to the left. Cleveland and Balak are in the Cleveland and Pyle, that is, are behind Derek Webb, and Webb will be under center. And before we get the play underway, there's some stoppage, and it's going to be a timeout. Timeout taken by Eudora. It's 5:11 to play here, opening quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with this third down play coming up. Again, it's 7-0, Rose Hill in front of Eudora on the 4A State Championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
The Eudora Convention and Visitors Bureau sends best wishes to the Cardinals in today's title game and invites you to the Holiday Extravaganza Open House on Sunday, December 4th from 2 to 5 at Eudora High School. Come join us for musical entertainment, a Christmas tree silent auction, sleigh rides, and pictures with Santa. Proceeds from the Holiday Extravaganza will be donated to Midnight Farms and the Eudora Food Pantry. The Holiday Extravaganza is sponsored by the Eudora Chamber of Commerce, Lawrence Memorial Hospital Therapy Services, Eudora Family Care, and Amy L. Durkin, attorney at law. Go Cardinals.
So a timeout taken by Eudora here with 5:11 to play, opening quarter. They're down 7-0, and the ball is over on the far hash mark at the 43. Third down and 6. Eudora is 1 for 2 on third down this afternoon. So here they are. They're going to line up in the same lineup. They're going to go with Austin Seawright out to the right, Andrew Bullock here to the left. Cleveland and Pyle will be behind Derek Webb. Here's Derek Webb under center on third down and 6 from the 43-yard line of Rose Hill, and we've got Hankies flying again. And it's going to be a false start against the Eudora Cardinals. Second penalty of the day for them. So they now have 2 penalties for a total of 10 yards. So they'll move the ball back to the 47-yard line. It'll be third down and 11. Same formation, receiver right, receiver left, and here's a running play going out to the left, finding a hole around the right side, trying to turn the corner. Here's Pyle, gets to the 40, 35, and shut out of bounds at the 32, and picks up the first down. Chris Pyle, the senior halfback, makes a big play there and gets the first down, and the chains moving for the Eudora Cardinals, who are now 2 for 3 on third down this afternoon. Out they come for the huddle. They're not taking very much time here. Seawright out to the right. Pollock here to the left. Cleveland and Pyle are in the backfield behind Derek Webb. He's under center. The ball is at the 29-yard line is where they're going to spot it on the near hash mark. Here's the snap, and here's a give to Cleveland up the middle, and he's ahead to about the 26-yard line. So a 3-yard pickup there for Gabe Cleveland. They're going to mark it right down to 26. So 2nd down and 7 coming up after that 3-yard pickup. Stepping out of the ball game is Chris Pyle. And in the backfield, it's going to be Cleveland and Marcus Hill. Seawright and Bullock go out to the right side as set receivers. And Derek Webb is under center. Webb takes the snap, gives off to Cleveland, off right tackle. He's met immediately at the 25, and a flag flies anyway. We'll see what this is all about. Coming up with the stop for Rose Hill is Cody Carlson. And we'll see what this penalty is all about. The officials are out discussing, and now here we go with the call. It's going to be a false start against Eudora. And for Eudora now, that is their 3rd penalty, and they have 15 yards in penalty so far this afternoon. And that's the 2nd false start here on this drive, so that will move them, I believe, back to about the 30-yard line. Actually, no, they're gonna decline that. So stays at 2 penalties for 10 yards for Eudora, but now they are faced with a 2nd down and about 6 to go. Let's make that third down and 7. So back to the 3rd down variety after they accept the play. 2 out of 3 on 3rd downs, Eudora is this afternoon. Seawright to the right, Bullock out here to the left. It is Pyle and Cleveland in the backfield behind Derek Webb. He's under center. 3rd down and 7 from the 25-yard line. Here's the snap, and Webb's going to keep it himself. He runs off right side, and he gets across the 25-yard line down to the 24, so not much pickup there. And that brings up 4th down. 4th down and about 5. So it's decision time for the Eudora Cardinals. Do you kick the field goal into the wind and try to get points, or do you try to get the 1st down here? If you go for the pass, again, you're going to be passing into a very stiff wind. They still haven't called timeout yet as the clock continues to tick with 3:33 to play here in the 1st. Again, the Cardinals are down 7-0 to the Rose Hill Rockets here in the 4A state championship game. And they're going to go for it. 4th down. They'll bring in a full house backfield, and now they're going to call the timeout. So let's take the 1-minute timeout with them. 3:20 to play, 1st quarter, 7-0 Rose Hill over Eudora in the 4A state championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Miller Agency Insurance, your independent insurance agent in downtown Eudora, is a sponsor of today's 4A state championship football game between the Eudora Cardinals and the Rose Hill Rockets. David Miller, a lifelong resident and graduate of Eudora High School, extends his best wishes and congratulations to Cardinal head coach Greg Webb and all the players as they compete for a state football title for the first time in school history. Miller Agency Insurance at 711 Main in downtown Eudora enthusiastically supports the Cardinals and Eudora. Go Cards!
Westerhouse Heating and Cooling has been family-owned for more than 30 years. Although based in Eudora, Westerhouse Heating and Cooling provides service throughout Lawrence, Baldwin, Overland Park, and surrounding areas. Westerhouse is known for top-quality service with high-efficiency equipment and sells the latest and greatest heating, cooling, and geothermal products. Please call 542-2707 for further information. Westerhouse Heating and Cooling wishes the Eudora Cardinals all the best in the state 4A football title game. Go Cards!
This activity is being brought to you by this station, its advertisers, and the member schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the KSHSAA.
Pyle acts as quarterback, takes the snap, moves off to the right on 4th down, but he is short of the 4th down. Short of the 1st down, that is. They'll make it only to the 22-yard line, so a turnover on downs for Eudora, and Rose Hill will get the ball back. My goodness, wildcat formation there for Chris Pyle playing the quarterback that time, and it just didn't work out. So for the 2nd time this afternoon, Eudora turns the ball over. That time, turnover on downs. The first time was a fumble. So here's Rose Hill, 1st down and 10 at the 22-yard line. Here's a running play, running up the middle of the field. Looks like it is the quarterback keeper there. It is indeed. It is Derek Decker, and he runs up to the 29-yard line. So that's a 7-yard pickup on 1st down for the quarterback, Derek Decker, of the Rose Hill Rockets. They're leading 7-0 here with just under 3 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. This is the first time Rose Hill has started in their half of the field. They've had excellent field position for the last 2 times, both of them inside Cardinal territory. Second down and short. Here's Derek running to the right, finds a big hole, 35, first down to the 40, 45 to the 50, still going, 40, 35, they finally get tripped up and roll down there, and credit the good hands of Andrew Bullock for just stepping in there at the last second, grabbing him on the ankle, and that's where Derek Decker is stopped. But great position again for the Rose Hill Rockets at the Eudora 29-yard line. A 42-yard pickup there by Derek Decker. He can run and he can pass. He's had over 1,000 yards passing, over 1,000 yards rushing. This guy can do it all. If he were playing college football, he might be playing at the Air Force Academy because they love those quarterbacks who can do that. 9 out to the left. And a receiver here to the near side. That's Brett Waddell. And it is Anderson at the tight end lining up on the left hand of the line. Derek Decker takes a snap, running play to the halfback. He's ahead for a few yards, and spinning and turning with the ball there is Easton Dockers, and he's across the 25-yard line to the 24. Easton Dockers, he is listed as a fullback, a senior, 215 pounds. They'll put the ball down right in the middle of the field at the 24-yard line, where it'll be second down and about, let's call it 5 yards to go. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. 7-0 is the score. Rose Hill over Eudora. Rose Hill looking to add to that. It's a second down and 5 for them. 2 receivers, one to the right, one to the left. I formation behind Decker. Here's the snap. Here's the give to Dockers again, and he's off the left side this time. He'll make it down to about the 31, make that the 21-yard line. Andrew Ballard coming up with a stop there for the Eudora Cardinals, and they will put the ball down at the 21-yard line. And so the Rose Hill Rockets got to get across the 20 and close to the 19 for the first down. This is their first third down of the day. Out they come. They're going to bring in a full house backfield, make it a wishbone right behind Decker. Here's the snap, and here's the give. Running plays across the 20-yard line. And it's Pearson down to the 19. He's going to be very close to the first down. Johnny Pearson, halfback junior, 140 pounds he is, and he is close to the first down. Let's see if they're going to bring in the change to measure. They will indeed. So here comes the chain gang from over on the far side of the field. They're going to stretch out the chains. And he got the first down. So Rose Hill this afternoon is 1 for 1 on third down. In case you were wondering, Eudora is 2 for 4 on third down. But the ball stays alive. The drive stays alive for Eudora. They're at the Cardinals' 19-yard line. 1:04 to play here. Opening quarter, 7-0. Rose Hill in front of Eudora. And out they come for the huddle. Waddell splits out here to the right side. 9 out to the left. I formation behind Decker. Here's the snap. Here's a give to Dockers, and he's straight ahead for a few yards, but he's met right there by Eudora's Nicholas Becker for the stop. They're going to give him progress down to the 17-yard line, so that's a pickup of 2. Second down and 8 coming up for Rose Hill. We've got just about 30 seconds to play here in the opening period. 7-0 is the score. It's Rose Hill in front of Eudora. And out they come for the huddle. This time, Knight goes out to the left. Receiver here to the near side is Caleb Brady. Actually, no, it's Izzy Weary. Single set back, and the game clock is down to 12 seconds. And here's the running play. They're going to run it. And the runner that time is Jonathan Pearson. And let's see where he's ahead to. And we'll get that straight in just a minute because we've come to the end of the first period. 7-0 is the score. Rose Hill over Eudora. Back in 1 minute with the second period. This is the 4A state championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Being a hometown bank is more than having a local address and being locally owned. Kaw Valley State Bank is committed to serving our community as a trusted neighbor with quality products and unparalleled customer service. Now with a new drive-through, 24-hour ATM at 1303 Church in Eudora, Kaw Valley State Bank, a proud supporter of the Eudora Cardinals' quest for the state title. Kaw Valley State Bank, member FDIC.
Wolf Diagnostic and Automotive Repair takes pride in offering quality service that you can trust at a fair price. Their technicians are ASE certified and use the latest tools and equipment when servicing your vehicle. Visit their website, wolfauto.com, for a complete list of services and car care tips or to schedule an appointment. Wolf Diagnostic and Automotive Repair is located at 208 East 20th Street in Eudora and is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Call them at 542-5152. Good luck, Cardinals, from Wolf Diagnostic and Automotive Repair.
For second period action here at the 4A State Championship game at Salina Central High School. Welcome aboard, everybody. I'm Scott Miller. Glad you're with us. One score in the first period, and it was Rose Hill getting in, cashing in on a Eudora turnover. 7-0 is the score, and they're looking to add more as they have the ball. Third down, and about 7 yards to go at the 21-yard line. Derek Decker, be under center. Receiver right, two out here to the left, and the single setback. Decker keeping the ball himself. Wants to pitch. No, he keeps it himself. Gets across the 15-yard line down to the 12, or close to it. So it'll be short. Fourth down coming up for the Rockets of Rose Hill. So the Rockets now 1 for 2 on third down today. They'll put the ball down just in front of the 13-yard line. So it'll be fourth down and about 4 yards to go for Rose Hill to pick up this first down. Bringing the plane from the sidelines for Rose Hill is a player who I don't see on the roster, but that's actually, no, it's Weary who brings it in. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crowd coming to live, as you can hear. Here's Derek Decker, high snap, and he's going to keep it himself, and he's trotting ahead across the 10-yard line, and he should pick up the first down as he's out to the 8-yard line. And he's right at the 8-yard line, so that means it's a first and goal coming up for the Rose Hill Rockets. Rose Hill 1 for 1 on fourth down this afternoon. Eudora had a fourth down earlier, and they did not make it, so they're 0 for 1 on fourth down. First and goal for Rose Hill. Out they come from the huddle. Waddell splits out wide to the right. Knight comes here to the near side. I formation behind Derek Decker. Here's Decker, and he'll give it ahead to his fullback, Easton Dockers, and he's ahead to about the 7-yard line. Close to the 6 maybe. Let's call it the 6-yard line, so a gain of 2. Second and goal coming up from the 6-yard line. Stepping down the ball game for Rose Hill is Brett Waddell. And coming in and bringing the play in from the sideline is Isaac Weary. Make that Isaac Weary. Weary steps out to the right. Knight here to the left. And Decker this time will go back to the shotgun. Second down and from the 6-yard line. Second and goal, that is. And Decker keeps it himself and gets across the 5-yard line, and he's close to the 3. And they'll put the ball right at the 3-yard line where it's third and goal. 10 minutes to play here in the second period. 7-0 Rose Hill in front of Eudora, and they're knocking on the door for more points. Bringing the play in from the sidelines is Brett Waddell. Waddell joins the huddle. Tells him the play. And out he comes. Out the team comes. Waddell splits out wide to the left, to the right, that is, and Knight's here to the left side. Decker back under center. Anderson will move from right to left side of the line. High formation behind Decker, and Decker this time steps up and says, hey, something's not right. That's because the play clock went dead, so it's a delay of game penalty for Rose Hill. And that'll move them back about 5 yards. So that's the second penalty for Rose Hill for 10 yards this afternoon. So to put the ball down at the 8-yard line and bring in the play in from the sideline is Isaac Weary. The Eudora defense features a 4-man front, 3 linebackers, and it's third and goal for the Rose Hill Rockets. Rose Hill is 1 for 2 on third down this afternoon. Here's Decker with the snap, running out to the right, running into traffic, and he's stopped for a big loss there. Lost in terms of he's right at the line of scrimmage, but had he turned upfield, as dangerous as this guy is on his 2 feet, he could have gone in. So that's a big stop for Eudora there, as Rose Hill is now 1 for 3 on third down. So they're faced with fourth down again. They're 1 for 1 on fourth down. Will they kick it into the wind and try to get points there, or will they go for it? We'll find out in just a moment. And they're going to take their time We know the play clocks are dead, so I can't really see how much time they've got to go and think about this. They're just thinking about it, and now they're going to talk about it. A timeout. 8:45 to play, second period. 7-0 is the score. Rose Hill in front of Eudora. We'll take a 30-second timeout here and be back with a big fourth down play. This is the 4A State Championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Eudora Animal Hospital has been treating both large and small animals for over 30 years, with patients coming from as far away as Leavenworth and Lee Summit. Eudora Animal Hospital offers hospital lab work, digital radiography, after-hours emergency care, and best of all, affordability. For more information or to schedule an appointment, please call 542-3265. You can also check them out on the web at eudoravet.com. Eudora Animal Hospital is a proud sponsor of today's 4A State Championship. Go Cardinals!
We are back at Salina Central High School this afternoon for the 4A State Championship football game. Glad you're with us here on 1220 KOFO. My name is Scott Miller, and we're glad you're with us for today's broadcast. It's fourth down coming up for Rose Hill. They are leading Eudora 7-0 here in the championship game. They got that score back at about the 8:55 mark of the first period. And now here at the 8:45 mark of the second period, they're looking to add another score. And it looks like it's going to be the kind where they get into the end zone on the old touchdown, because there's no kicker to be found out there. They'll be kicking right into a very stiff wind that's been very constant this afternoon. Fourth and goal for Rose Hill. Here's Derek Decker under center. Here's the snap. Play action, rolling out to the right. Passing, end zone. He's over the head of his receiver. Turnover on down. That time, Derek Decker was looking for Kyle Anderson. The tall senior receiver was there, but just a little bit high over his head, and the ball falls incomplete. First down, Eudora coming up after that turnover on down. They're going to put the ball down at the 8-yard line. First down and 10. For Eudora, who are down 7-0. And out they come from the huddle. This time they'll send Bollock out to the left. Seawright here to the right. Two backs behind Derek Webb. Here's the snap, and he's going to keep it himself. Does a little hook and gets close to the 10-yard line. So let's give him a 2-yard pickup there for second down and 8 coming up in just a moment. Derek Webb, senior quarterback, 176 pounds, steps out for a second, talks to the coach, and he's back in. Stepping out of the ball game is Marcus Hill, and out they come from the huddle. Second down and 8. Eudora at their own 10-yard line. Long ways from the end zone, but they have the wind at their back. Here's Derek Webb. He's going to throw near side here, and picking up the grab is Andrew Bollock. Across the 15-yard line, he's down at the 17. So that's a pickup of about 7. Third down and about 2 to go for the first down. Eudora on third down this afternoon is 2 out of 4. Bringing the play in from the sidelines, along with Derek Webb, is Marcus Hill. And out they come from the huddle. Again, third down and 2. Ball on the near hash mark. Bollock steps out here to the right side. No one out to the left. Full house backfield behind Derek Webb. Here's the snap. Here's the give to Pyle. He's ahead. Big hole. And he's across the 20-yard line, close to the 25. First down for the Eudora Cardinals. Eudora's now 3 out of 5 on third down after that successful pickup there, and the chains move. 7:18 to play here, second period. Eudora trailing 7-0 to Rose Hill in the championship game, but they're on the move. They'll have the ball at their own 24-yard line. First down and 10. Receivers left, receiver right. Twin backs behind Derek Webb. Here's to get to Cleveland. He's straight ahead for a few yards, and he's driven back by a host of white shirts. Leading the charge there for the Rose Hill Rockets is Austin Schaefer. But it is Cleveland getting across the line of scrimmage, maybe out to the 27. Yeah, this is called the 27-yard line. Pickup of about 3, second down and 7 coming up for the Eudora Cardinals. Eudora's 12-1. Rose Hill is 12-1. Seawright here to the right. Bollock's out to the left. Cleveland and Pyle behind Derek Webb, who is under center. Here's the snap on second down. Webb going to keep it himself. He gets hit right at the line of scrimmage and dropped right there. And he's dropped by a couple of players, led specifically by Cody Carlson of Rose Hill. They're going to give him progress, though, to the 29-yard line. So it is third down and about 5. for Eudora. Eudora is 3 out of 5 on third down this afternoon. Webb steps out, talks to the coach, and he's back in with the play, and out they come. Pollock out to the left side, Seawright here to the right. Derek Webb under center. He's got split backs behind him of Pyle and Cleveland. Third down and 5. Here's the give to Cleveland. He gets away from one tackle, but not the second. He's driven down and probably for a big loss there. And leading the charge for the Rose Hill Rockets defensively, Derek Decker, the quarterback, it looks like. If I'm reading correctly their numbers, he got in there for the stop. And so they will not get the first down, so the Cardinals are 3 of 6 on third down. Brings up fourth down. They're going to boot the ball away. Ireland is in to boot the ball, and standing deep is Jonathan Pearson. And the kick is up, and it goes out of bounds over on the far sideline. I believe it's going to roll out of about the 27-yard line. So first down and 10 for the Rockets over there on the 27-yard line. As the Eudora Cardinals still looking for points. Again, low scoring the ball game, and that's kind of what we expected because both teams run the ball and they play defense very, very well. But neither offense has seen much action here as of late. We'll see what they do here. Here's Rose Hill. They have the ball first and 10 to their own 27-yard line. Derek Decker in the shotgun. 3 receivers out here to the left. And he's going to run it himself. He's caught right at the line of scrimmage and dropped for a loss. A big stop there for Eudora. And coming up with that stop there is Matthew Gadbury. The senior linebacker says, nothing doing here. And they'll put the ball down at the 25-yard line. So a 2-yard loss for the Rose Hill Rockets. Derek Decker trying to keep the ball himself and do something with it. Second down and 12 as the sun has started to peek out a little bit. Wind still there. Well, it's pretty much a nice day here in central Kansas. Second down, 12 yards to go. Here is Decker again. He's going to fake the pass, and he'll go up the middle of the field, but he's stopped there. And coming up with the stop for Eudora is Nicholas Becker. Ball is right at the 25-yard line. Third down and 12 for the Rose Hill Rockets. It could be 1, 2, 3 out the door for them. Rose Hill 1 out of 3 on third down this afternoon. Bringing the play in from the sidelines. And we don't know who that is, but they have 2 receivers right, 1 here to the left. Third down and 12. Here's Decker, high snap. And here's the reverse and then end around, and the flag flies. Getting across the 30, 35 to the 40. Still going 45 to the 50. Down to the 45 of Eudora. Still going 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. That is Easton Dockers, but we got a flag right back near the line of scrimmage. This should all be coming back. And you hear the crowd, the Eudora Cardinals saying, yay, yay, yay. That's because it's all coming back because the flag is against the Rose Hill Rockets. So it looked to be a beautiful, beautiful run of about, let's call it 75 yards is coming back. I definitely would have made the highlight tape, but now that's just not to be. It's a hold against the Rose Hill Rockets. Let's see where they put the ball down. Ball was down at the 27-yard line, and they're going to put the ball down at the 14-yard line. So that's about a 15-yard penalty, it looks like. Well, let's see. 27 out of 14, 13. So that would be 3 penalties for about 27 yards for Rose Hill. Let's call it that. So third down and a bunch. Again, the Rose Hill Rockets are 1 out of 3 on third down. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's Decker with a high snap. Pass over the middle. It's incomplete. And they will have to punt the ball away. And they'll be booting into the wind. So this should mean good things for the Eudora Cardinals. Fourth and a bunch. Who comes on for Eudora? Andrew Bollock is the deep man, but he's not really deep. He's standing back in his own 32, and the kicker stands at about the 3-yard line for Rose Hill. High snap. Here's the boot, and it's a wobbly one, and Bollock will just let it bounce to about the 36-yard line. Excellent field position for the Eudora Cardinals, who are down 7-0 with 3:28 to play here in the opening half. So this is the best starting position for Eudora this afternoon by far. They've really had to battle a lot of things here. But now they've got the wins to the back. Last time they had the ball, they started 92 yards away at their own 8-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. First down and 10 at the Rose Hill 36-yard line. Seawright out to the left. Bollock here to the right. Cleveland and Pyle in an I formation behind Derek Webb. Play action, rolling out to the right. Passing, incomplete. Looking for Gabe Cleveland. Cleveland at about the 30-yard line had a hand on it, but not enough there. Falls incomplete. Second down and 10 coming up for the Eudora Cardinals. Webb is talking to Webb, the head coach here on the near side. And they'll bring in the play. Pyle will stay in. Seawright is out, and looks like Marcus Hill is in. Bollock goes out to the left. Receiver here to the near side is Derek Webb, and it looks like Pyle is going to go with that wildcat formation. Here's Pyle with the ball, and he runs off to the right, finds a hole to the 30, down to the 25, skips a man, and gets close to the 20-yard line, and picking up a first down. Christopher Pyle jumps over a pile and finds a big hole and gets the first down at the 22-yard line. Marcus Hill steps down after that 14-yard pickup. First down and 10, Eudora at the 22-yard line of Rose Hill. Seawright to the right, Bollock out to the left, I formation behind Derek Webb. He throws out to the left side, finds Bollock there. Bollock curls in across the 20-yard line and close to the 19. Stays in bounds. That keeps the clock rolling with 2:56 to play. 7-0 the score. Rose Hill in front of Eudora. But Eudora seriously getting closer and closer to points. Gain of 2 on that pass play. Second down and 8 coming up for the Eudora Cardinals. Trotting off the field is Christopher Pyle. And out they come from the huddle. Seawright to the right. Bollock out to the left. Cleveland and Marcus Hill will be behind Derek Webb. They're split. Here's the snap. Here's Derek Webb, going to keep it himself. Gets away from one tackle and gets down to the 15-yard line. A 5-yard pickup there. The drive keeps going, but a flag is down. Shaper with the stop for Rose Hill. Let's see what this flag is all about. Shot. Penalty is against Eudora. Shot clock, and see how much they mark off. Right now, before this mark off, Eudora has 2 penalties for 10 yards. This is certainly going to add more to that. See what the official says.
Penalty block, blow the way. 15 yards from the side of the ball.
15-yard penalty, and that's going to cost them dearly. That moves the ball back to the 36-yard line. So Eudora now 3 penalties for 25, but that by far is the most hurting penalty for Eudora this afternoon. Second down and a bunch. They've got to get down to the 12-yard line for a first down. 3 receivers right. Single step back. Derek Webb rolling out to the right. Here's a big rush. Down he goes. Back at the 45. And coming up with that big stop there for Rose Hill is Cody Carlson. We called his name a few times this afternoon. He's a little linebacker, but he sure comes up big sometimes, and he did there. Third down, and let's call it forever from here. The ball is at the 45-yard line. They got to get down to the 12-yard line. Loss of 8 there. Third down and a bunch coming up for Eudora. Seawright to the right. Bollock out to the left. Twin backs behind Derek Webb. Cardinals are free of 6 on third down. Here's Webb back to throw. Here's another big rush, and down he goes. Hunter Lewis hunting down Derek Webb and finding him back behind the 50-yard line. And that loss is costly for Eudora. Loss of 11 back to their own 45-yard line. So, again, what looked promising for Eudora has gone sour for them, and now a timeout taken by Rose Hill. With 1:25 to play 7-0 the score. Rose Hill in front of Eudora. Let's take a 30-second timeout here. This is the 4A state championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Miller Agency Insurance, your independent insurance agent, offers affordable, quality coverage for all of your insurance needs. Miller Agency Insurance, located in downtown Eudora at 711 Main Street, has been protecting Eudora residents and businesses for more than a quarter of a century. As an independent insurance agent, Miller Agency can offer you coverage from a variety of strong insurance companies to meet your insurance needs. Call 542-2000 for Miller Agency Insurance, your independent insurance agent.
We are back at Salina Central High School. Second down, late second quarter, late 7-0 is the score. Rose Hill's going to get the ball back from Eudora in just a couple of minutes. It's 4th and 45 for them. I don't know what time kickoff was, if it was right at 1 o'clock or shortly thereafter. 102. It's 1:51 now. 49 minutes are almost done with the first half. Talk about a quick first half. All right. It is Ireland on to boot the ball away for the Eudora Cardinals, and standing deep for the Rockets. It looks like Jonathan Pearson. Ireland stands at his 33-yard line to boot the ball on 4th and 45. Here's the snap. Here's the boot. This one is high, kind of a wobbly one, and goes out of bounds over there on the far sideline. I think the Cardinals were just content to try to get the ball downfield, but they did intend to kick it out of bounds to keep it away from Pearson. Pearson's quite dangerous if he gets the ball in his hands. And the clock stops with 1:26 to play. Again, Rose Hill is leading 7-0 over the Eudora Cardinals. They're going to put the ball down at the 36-yard line. First down and 10 for Rose Hill. Rose Hill leading 7-0. And out they come for the huddle. Ball is on the far hash mark. Waddell out to the right, Knight here to the left. High formation. Easton Dockers is the fullback, and Pearson is the tailback, and we have a stoppage in play. And we have some issues with the chains over there on the far side. There we go. Stuck like dental floss there, but they got it figured out there. First down and 10. Ball is at the 36-yard line for Rose Hill. Rose Hill taking their time, and out they come for the huddle. Knight to the right. Waddell out to the... Actually, make that Waddell to the right. Knight here to the left. Pearson and Dockers in the I formation. Here's the give to Pearson. Running off left tackle. He cuts behind the line of scrimmage, and down he goes. Stopped by Eudora's Gabe Cleveland back at the 33-yard line, so that's a loss of 3, second down and 13. Now, that's been the trend for Rose Hill as of late. On first down, looks like they might get something, but then they ends up for a loss. Well, they're starting behind the line of scrimmage yet again. Second down and 13 as the play is brought in from the sideline. This time, Rose Hill will go 2 receivers out to the right, 1 here to the left. Decker will stand in the shotgun this time with a runner flanking his right. That is Pearson. Second down and 13. Here's Decker. They give it off to Pearson. Running up the middle of the field, across the 35, back to the 36, maybe the 37. But either way, not much there for Johnny Pearson. 33 seconds left to play here in the first half. 7-0 is the score. Rose Hill in front of Eudora. And a timeout taken now by the Cardinals with 28 seconds to play. Going to keep it right here. And at halftime, we'll recap the scoring, if you can call it that. Not much of it in the first half. And we'll also see if we can get a guest or two coming up here for the halftime conversation. But if not, we'll find other ways to keep you company. Big day college football. As we rolled into town today, so I heard the first 2 minutes of Ohio State and Michigan being played in Ann Arbor today. When we left that contest, it was 7-0 Ohio State in front of Michigan. I'm sure it's changed since then. We got time for a scoreboard. We'll run down all the big games from there. Also, big news out of the NBA at 3 a.m. Eastern time. It looks like the owners and the league and the players all finally got together on a deal which will save the NBA season. If everything works out, they can start playing on Christmas Day. All right, here we go. Third down and very long for third down and 10, let's call it, for the Rose Hill Rockets. The ball is at their own 36-yard line. Decker, high snap. He's going to keep it himself, running out to the left. And he's caught once behind the line, but he moves ahead to the 40-yard line, to the 42, well short of the first down. And the clock's rolling with 20 seconds left in the first half. And they'll put the ball down at the 42-yard line, and we're under 10 seconds to play. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, we have reached halftime of the 4A State Championship football game, and Rose Hill is up 7-0. And Eudora goes to the locker room. Should be feeling pretty good about what could have been, but they're only down 7-0 here at the break. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here. When we come back, we'll recap the first half, give you a few of the numbers, and we'll have a lot as we talk about Eudora and Rose Hill, the first half. Again at halftime, 7-0 is the score. Rose Hill in front of Eudora. This is the 4A State Championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Good luck, Cardinals, from Eudora's hometown CNS Market. CNS Market is so proud that the Cards have made it to the Kansas 4A Championship game for the first time in school history and are behind the Cardinals all the way. With 12 wins this season, here's hoping that 13 turns out to be Eudora's lucky number and they bring home the championship trophy to Eudora. CNS Market, located at 1402 Church Street, extends best wishes to Coach Greg Webb and the team for their hard work this season. CNS Market is a proud sponsor of the Eudora Cardinals. Go Cards!
Come see the professionals at Eudora Auto Parts for all your automotive supply needs. Eudora Auto Parts is located at 10th and Ash Street and is family-owned and operated. They offer competitive pricing on all official CarQuest parts and supplies, which are on hand when you need them the most. Eudora Auto Parts is open late 4 nights a week and all day Saturday for your convenience. Give them a call at 542-2230. That's 542-2230, or like them on Facebook. Eudora Auto Parts, a proud sponsor of the Eudora Cardinals. Burns Pharmacy is one of the cornerstone businesses of Eudora, having cared for the city for more than 40 years. Located in the Eudora Medical Plaza building at 600 East 20th Street, Burns Pharmacy is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, and on Saturday, 8 to 4, and features free twice-daily delivery service. Be sure to ask about the $5, $9, and $12 savings program. To find out more, go to BurnsPharmacy.com or call 542-2533. Burns Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, says good luck, Cardinals.
Being a hometown bank is more than having a local address and being locally owned. Kaw Valley State Bank is committed to serving our community as a trusted neighbor with quality products and unparalleled customer service. Now with a new drive-through, 24-hour ATM at 1303 Church in Eudora, Kaw Valley State Bank, a proud supporter of the Eudora Cardinals' quest for the state title. Kaw Valley State Bank, member FDIC.
We are your sports source for East Central Kansas, where keeping you informed comes first. KOFO Ottawa, KMXN HD2 Osage City.
We are back at the 4A State Championship football game here at Salina Central High School, and right now it is halftime. 7-0 is the score. Eudora trailing Rose Hill at the break. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Scott Miller. Glad you're with us for today's contest. And let's tell you the tale of this first half. It's been wind, defense, a little bit of offense, a lot of wind, a little bit of drama, a few big penalties, and at the end, 7-0 is the score. I'll tell you how it happened. At the outset, it was Rose Hill winning the coin toss, but they elected to defer until the second half. They gave Eudora the ball to start first, and they were unsuccessful on their first drive. In fact, they coughed up the ball on that first drive, and the Rose Hill Rockets were able to cash in. They had the ball 1st and 10 at the Eudora 29-yard line, and on the very next play, Derek Decker found Caleb Reddy in the end zone for a 27-yard touchdown pass. 2 plays, 29 yards on that touchdown strike, but that is the only scoring of the first half as it comes out to be. Eudora was pinned in their own territory, very deep at their own 8-yard line, 1st and 92, if you will. But they got some good luck, and they actually found themselves in Rocket territory at the 29-yard line. But then, before the end of the first half, they went backwards, they went backwards, they went backwards, and they went backwards, and they found themselves down 4 and 45 at one point there on a drive that looked very promising, but in the end they had to boot it away, and they had to settle for the 7-0 deficit here at the half. But this is really what Eudora football has been all about all season. In these playoffs, they're only winning by an average margin of 7.25 points per game. So they don't win by much, they just find a way to win. 13-10 was the final score last week against Paola. That was good enough for them, and good enough to get here to the title game. On the other side, Rose Hill could have an explosive offense, but they like to run it too. And they have not really shown anything as far as offense is concerned throughout the first half because of many of the same problems that Eudora had. But a new half is coming up, and both teams will try to improve on what they had going for the first half. And we will find out what they will do coming up in just a few moments. We'll take another 2-minute timeout here. When we come back, we'll take a look at scores and other things happening around the sporting world. If we have a chance to find out what some of the other games are doing today, we'll certainly do that as well. Again, it's halftime here. 7-0 is the score. Rose Hill in front of Eudora on this, the 4A state championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Miller Agency Insurance, your independent insurance agent in downtown Eudora, is a sponsor of today's 4A state championship football game between the Eudora Cardinals and the Rose Hill Rockets. David Miller, a lifelong resident and graduate of Eudora High School, extends his best wishes and congratulations to Cardinal head coach Greg Webb and all the players as they compete for a state football title for the first time in school history. Miller Agency Insurance at 711 Main in downtown Eudora enthusiastically supports the Cardinals and Eudora. Go Cards!
Lawrence Memorial Hospital Eudora Therapy Services is a proud sponsor of today's 4A state championship game. Go Cardinals! Lawrence Memorial Hospital Eudora Therapy Services is open Monday through Friday from 8 until 5 and offers a wide range of services, including post-surgical rehabilitation, acute injury rehabilitation, and sports injury rehabilitation. Lawrence Memorial Hospital Eudora Therapy Services is located at 600 East 20th Street, Suite 100, and the phone number is 542-3344. That's 542-3344. Good luck, Cardinals, from the Eudora Convention and Visitors Bureau, who invites you to join them on Sunday, December 4th for the Holiday Extravaganza Open House. The extravaganza will be held at Eudora High School just south of K10 at the Church Street exit and includes treats for the kids and a Christmas tree silent auction with proceeds to be donated to the Eudora Food Pantry and Midnight Farms. The Holiday Extravaganza is sponsored by Mateo Chiropractic, Medical Lodges Eudora, Coventry Healthcare, McDonald's, and Walmart. Go Cardinals! Westerhouse Heating and Cooling has been family-owned for more than 30 years. Although based in Eudora, Westerhouse Heating and Cooling provides service throughout Lawrence, Baldwin, Overland Park, and surrounding areas. Westerhouse is known for top-quality service with high-efficiency equipment and sells the latest and greatest heating, cooling, and geothermal products. Please call 542-2707 for further information. Westerhouse Heating and Cooling wishes the Eudora Cardinals all the best in the state 4A football title game. Go Cards!
Welcome back to Salina Central High School for today's 4A state championship game. Eudora taking on Rose Hill. At the break, it is Eudora trailing Rose Hill by the count of 7-0. Second half action is coming up in just a few moments, and stay with us. It's going to be a great second half in today's 4A state championship game. Well, this is just one of, I believe, 5 total games going on around the state of Kansas today for championships. Let's take a look at the other scores that we have for you right now. In Class 6A, they're playing in Topeka this afternoon. A very good contest between Wichita Heights and Olathe South. Wichita Heights heads into this game with a mark of 12-0, looking to make it 13-0. Meanwhile, Olathe South with a mark of 11-1. And at the break there as well, it is Wichita Heights leading Olathe South by the count of 14-7. In Class 5A, they're playing at Emporia State University down the road. And it is Hutchinson with a mark of 10-2 taking on Stillwell Blue Valley High School. And Hutchinson, they play very, very well in the championship game, and they are doing so today 27-7 at the halftime break over Blue Valley. Hutchinson has won many, many state titles, so this is nothing new when they get the ball. When they get to the championship game, in fact, speaking of the ball, they like to run it quite a bit, so they're probably having a heyday, and the score certainly bears that out there at the 5A championships at Emporia State University. In the Class 3A title game, which is being played today at Hutchinson, it is Conway Springs taking on Silver Lake. Conway Springs with a mark of 12-1. Taking on Silver Lake, which also is a matchup of 12-1 teams. And at the break, it is Conway all over Silver Lake by the count of 28-0. Again, the Class 3A championship being played at Hutchinson. And in the Class 2-1A championship being played at Hayes, Kansas today, it is La Crosse without a loss this season at 11-0, taking on Centralia Whitmore at 9-3. And no problem here for La Crosse. At the break, they're leading 14-7 over Centralia Whitmore. Again, we'll give you more updates from these games as we have them available to us throughout the second half. But again, it is Wichita, Hutchinson, Conway, and La Crosse, all with leads here at the half in the other championship games. Again, this one here at the Salina Central High School finds Eudora down to Rose Hill 7-0. And we'll have the second half for you coming up in just a few moments. Let's take another 2-minute timeout here. We come back. We'll try to give you some scores from around college football. We'll do that next. This is the 4A State Championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Miller Agency Insurance, your independent insurance agent, offers affordable, quality coverage for all of your insurance needs. Miller Agency Insurance, located in downtown Eudora at 711 Main Street, has been protecting Eudora residents and businesses for more than a quarter of a century. As an independent insurance agent, Miller Agency can offer you coverage from a variety of strong insurance companies to meet your insurance needs. Call 542-2000 for Miller Agency Insurance, your independent insurance agent. Wolf Diagnostic and Automotive Repair takes pride in offering quality service that you can trust at a fair price. Their technicians are ASE certified and use the latest tools and equipment when servicing your vehicle. Visit their website, wolfauto.com, for a complete list of services and car care tips or to schedule an appointment. Wolf Diagnostic and Automotive Repair is located at 208 East 20th Street in Eudora and is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Call them at 542-5152. Good luck, Cardinals, from Wolf Diagnostic and Automotive Repair.
Eudora Animal Hospital has been treating both large and small animals for over 30 years, with patients coming from as far away as Leavenworth and Lee Summit. Eudora Animal Hospital offers hospital lab work, digital radiography, after-hours emergency care, and best of all, affordability. For more information or to schedule an appointment, please call 542-3265. You can also check them out on the web at eudoravet.com. Eudora Animal Hospital is a proud sponsor of today's 4A State Championship. Go Cardinals! Good luck, Cardinals, from Eudora's hometown CNS Market. CNS Market is so proud that the Cards have made it to the Kansas 4A Championship game for the first time in school history and are behind the Cardinals all the way. With 12 wins this season, here's hoping that 13 turns out to be Eudora's lucky number, and they bring home the championship trophy to Eudora. CNS Market, located at 1402 Church Street, extends best wishes to Coach Greg Webb and the team for their hard work this season. CNS Market is a proud sponsor of the Eudora Cardinals. Go Cards!
Welcome back to the 4A State Championship football game here at Salina Central High School. It's halftime between Rose Hill and Eudora, and Rose Hill has the upper hand here. Not very much, though. 7-0. One score for them in the first quarter. Since that time, it's been wins and defense for both clubs, and Eudora finds themselves down 7-0 here at the halftime break. I'm Scott Miller. Welcome back inside the press box here at Salina Central High School. Let's run down some of the scores today in top 25 college football. One game going on right now, a big one. Ohio State taking on number 15 Michigan at Ann Arbor today, and with about 6.5 minutes to go, let me check that, 6 minutes to go exactly, Michigan is leading Ohio State by much, 37-34. That should be a great finish there. Coming up a little bit later on, number 2 Alabama is playing at number 24 Auburn in the Iron Bowl. Alabama with a 10-1 mark going up against Auburn at 7-4. Auburn, though, has a way of just foiling Alabama's plans with this big one. The Iron Bowl, they call it. We'll keep tabs on that one for you as well, too. Big in-state battle in the state of Georgia today, as number 13 Georgia playing at number 23 Georgia Tech with about a minute 22 to play in that contest. It is the Bulldogs with the upper hand there of 31-17. Final score from earlier today in the Big Ten, number 14 Michigan State defeats Northwestern by the count of 31-17. Northwestern finishes the season at 6-6 fall. Michigan State improves to 10-2. Some of the games going on right now in the fourth period with about 5 minutes and 50 seconds to play. Number 9 Oklahoma leading Iowa State 26-6. Oklahoma 8-2 on the season. Iowa State 6-4, but Iowa State did their job last week defeating Oklahoma State up in Ames. Boy, what a finish that was for them. And one other game involving the top 25 going on right now. Number 7 Boise State playing at home to the Wyoming Cowboys with 2.5 to play in the first half. It is the Wyoming Cowboys leading Boise State 7-0. Wow, Boise State might still be taking their Thanksgiving their Thanksgiving break, as Wyoming is leading there with just about 2.5 to play until halftime. See if we can get some more scores for you here of the local variety. Again, here in the top, here that is in the 4A State Championship football game, it is Rose Hill leading Eudora 7-0. Second half action is coming up in just a few moments. Again, let's let the ticker refresh here. We'll try to get you some scores from the Big 12. A few games playing today. Of course, a lot of the big games were played this weekend. Texas and Texas A&M played on Thursday night. big games yesterday afternoon, including, I believe, Nebraska closed out the regular season, and we're waiting on those. All right, let's see some of the other contests in the Big 12 today. Missouri and Kansas will be playing today at 2:30 this afternoon, and so that should be probably coming up within the hour. And about 20 minutes or so. So the old border war will be played today at Arrowhead Stadium, and many believe, this should be the last time those two play because Missouri is bolting the conference. Kansas stays put. Kansas, by the way, 2-9, headed into today's showdown against Missouri, who's at 6-5. And Missouri 4-4 in the Big 12, while Kansas is 0-8. We mentioned the Oklahoma-Iowa State game, 26-6, with about 6:43 to play in that contest. One other Big 12 game comes up tonight. Baylor, with the number 18 ranking, takes on Texas Tech. Baylor, with a mark of 7-3, will take on the Red Raiders, and the Red Raiders are 5-6 on the season. And that game comes up at about 6 o'clock tonight, Central Time. I mentioned earlier that Texas took on Texas A&M on Thursday night, which was Thanksgiving night, a big in-state clash down in the state of Texas. And the number 25 Longhorns went at Texas A&M 27-25 to improve to 7-4 on the year, while Texas Tech, as they're bolting to the Southeastern Conference, finishes with a mark of 6-6. And in case you missed it earlier today, as in very early today, while you and I were sleeping, hopefully, the NBA owners and the players reached a tentative agreement to save the 2011-2012 season. They've been at odds ever since July 1st, and well before then, but ever since July 1st when they locked out the players and said, okay, we were going to work this out at the table. They haven't worked it out until finally at 2 a.m. our time here in the morning, the announcement was made by Commissioner David Stern and Billy Hunter of the Players Association, and they worked out an agreement where all the revenues would be shared and everybody would supposedly be happy. And if it all works out, all is ratified, the season will begin in the NBA on December the 25th, which is their traditional Christmas Day triple header on ABC and ESPN. And so it looks like it probably will happen. So that'll be good for the NBA. I don't know how you feel about it as fans out there, whether you feel like you've been cheated or if you even care. But that's what's happening in the NBA. Well, we're going to take our final 2-minute timeout here of this 4A state championship football game. When we come back, we'll have the second half kickoff. Again, it is 7-0, Rose Hill in front of Eudora. We'll take a 2-minute timeout here and come back on this, the 4A state championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Come see the professionals at Eudora Auto Parts for all your automotive supply needs. Eudora Auto Parts is located at 10th and Ash Street and is family-owned and operated. They offer competitive pricing on all official CarQuest parts and supplies, which are on hand when you need them the most. Eudora Auto Parts is open late 4 nights a week and all day Saturday for your convenience. Give them a call at 542-2230. That's 542-2230, or like them on Facebook. Eudora Auto Parts, a proud sponsor of the Eudora Cardinals. Burns Pharmacy is one of the cornerstone businesses of Eudora, having cared for the city for more than 40 years. Located in the Eudora Medical Plaza building at 600 East 20th Street, Burns Pharmacy is open Monday through Friday 8 to 7 and on Saturday 8 to 4 and features free twice-daily delivery service. Be sure to ask about the $5, $9, and $12 savings program. To find out more, go to BurnsPharmacy.com or call 542-2533. Burns Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, says good luck, Cardinals.
Lawrence Memorial Hospital Eudora Therapy Services is a proud sponsor of today's 4A state championship game. Go Cardinals! Lawrence Memorial Hospital Eudora Therapy Services is open Monday through Friday from 8 until 5 and offers a wide range of services, including post-surgical rehabilitation, acute injury rehabilitation, and sports injury rehabilitation. Lawrence Memorial Hospital Eudora Therapy Services is located at 600 East 20th Street, Suite 100, and the phone number is 542-3344. That's 542-3344. The Eudora Convention and Visitors Bureau sends best wishes to the Cardinals in today's title game and invites you to the Holiday Extravaganza Open House on Sunday, December 4th from 2 to 5 at Eudora High School. Come join us for musical entertainment, a Christmas tree silent auction, sleigh rides, and pictures with Santa. Proceeds from the Holiday Extravaganza will be donated to Midnight Farms and the Eudora Food Pantry. The Holiday Extravaganza is sponsored by the Eudora Chamber of Commerce, Lawrence Memorial Hospital Therapy Services, Eudora Family Care, and Amy L. Durkin, attorney at law. Go Cardinals!
We are back at Salina Central High School as we continue to await halftime to wrap up, and we'll get going here in the second half in about a minute or so, unless they decide to give each team a traditional 3-minute warm-up period again, like they do during the regular season. Hopefully they won't, but we'll tell you about that coming up in just a moment. Hey, before we begin the second half, I want to send a special shout-out to some folks down in San Diego, California. Sometime over the last couple of days, the KOFO got a message from Jennifer Seawright, who says that she has a son playing on the Eudora Cardinals football team. His name is Austin Seawright, who I've called many times this afternoon as a wide receiver for the Eudora Cardinals. And she's in the San Diego area today, that's in California, and says, is there some way we can listen to the game online? We said, of course you can. You can listen to KOFO.com. You can also watch the video presentation we have there as well, too. And she said, hey, would you please send out a congratulations to the Cardinals from all of Austin Seawright's family in San Diego. Very, very proud of that young man. So there you have it. Thanks for listening down in San Diego, California. And if you're listening or watching wherever you are in the world today, glad you're with us at KOFO.com. And I want to remind you that we have this and many, many other opportunities to watch sporting events at KOFO.com. We've got Ottawa High School Cyclone football and basketball. We've also got Ottawa University Braves football and basketball. Their basketball continues. Their football season wrapped up last weekend out in California. And so a lot of other opportunities to watch on KOFO.com. And we're glad that we're able to bring that to you. Not just the audio portions, and sometimes you'll only get the audio portions, but many times we'll have video portions, video presentations for you as well. No matter where you are, you can keep up with your teams at KOFO.com. Stay in tune with them. And, of course, on Monday morning, the morning show with Brad Howard, we'll have a wrap-up of this contest, and maybe we'll get some comments as well from team members and Coach Greg Webb, but we'll see what pans out from this point on. This game is a quick-moving game because both teams like to run the ball and do it very well and efficiently and play defense and keep it in bounds, and the clock continues to tick. In fact, that first half took only about 50 minutes to play. That's 50 minutes to play. And so we should have a quick-moving ball game and get both of us back to Ottawa, or back to where we respectively live this afternoon in quite good fashion. Sun is out, and looks like the clouds are beginning to thin away even more and more. Should be a clear and cold night tonight. I believe 27 is expected to be the low, again with those north winds blowing. But stay bundled up, and hey, stay bundled up this afternoon, and keep your radio close by, your computer close by, and we'll bring you second half action between Eudora and Rose Hill this afternoon. Well, we haven't told you very much about Rose Hill. As far as the school is concerned, you may wonder where they're at. They're in the Wichita area, and if I was looking correctly on the map, you have Wichita down there in south central Kansas, and Rose Hill is kind of like off to the southeast just a little bit. So they went up I guess that would be I-135. Up here to Salina for the day, and the Eudora Cardinals, and we saw some of their fans heading out here on I-70. I believe the trip for both clubs is probably about the same, so there's really not to say who has the bigger advantage on who had to take the longer trek. Of course, it could be Eudora, and it could be Rose Hill, but either way, they're both here this afternoon, and they did give each team both the 3-minute warm-up to close out the first half, and Eudora is off to the right, doing some backward runs and forward runs, and meanwhile, Rose Hill over there on the far side doing the radio rockets and impersonations with the high kicks. And again, we'll have the second half for you coming up in just a few moments, as there's about 30 seconds left here in the first half of the 4A state championship football game. Let's give you that one-score and recap here during the first half of play. At the 8:55 mark of the first period, Rose Hill cashed in on a Eudora turnover, and they put together a two-play 29-yard drive, a 27-yard touchdown strike from Derek Decker to Caleb Brady, and that made it 7-0 with 8:55 to play, and that's so far the only score of the contest. Caleb Brady also went down on that play with an injury, and we'll see if he's going to be back here for the second half. Didn't see much of him throughout the first, and we'll get the eyeglasses out and see if he is back for the second half. And before we get playing in the second half, both teams, I believe, are going to meet at least the captains will meet at the center field and talk about what, at least with the officials, what to expect for the second half. Trying to see if we can see Caleb Brady out there for Rose Hill. And no, he is over there on the bench, over there on the far side, just sitting by himself. He's got a hoodie on. He's just sitting there by himself, and he's got crutches, so he's not going to be back. So a big score for Rose Hill, but a big loss there as Caleb Reddy is down. Okay, both the teams where the captains will be coming out to center field to talk. Captains for Eudora, Derek Webb, Jared Ireland, Jared Kopp, and they got one other captain out there this afternoon. That is Gregory Snell. And here we go. They're splitting up the field now, so Rose Hill will take the ball first, and they'll be going to the end zone to our left. So they'll be going into the wind, and for the fourth and final period, they'll have the wind at their back. That could be a critical piece here, again, with the way Derek Decker is a good passer. He'll need that wind at his back to be a little bit more effective this afternoon. And Rose Hill will have the ball to start out the second half, and out they come. So booting the ball away to start the second half for Eudora. It's a player who I'm not, it's Lucas Becker, 175-pound senior kicker. He'll have the ball teed up at his own 40-yard line right on the X. Looks like he's a left-footed kicker. The ball falls off the tee, so he'll have to have someone help him. Standing deep for the Rose Hill Rockets, Isaac Wary. Here to the near side, and over there on the far side is Johnny Pearson. So coming on to hold the ball is Zachary Bagwell. So Becker is on to kick the ball away, and we are set to start the second half. Eudora down 7-0. Here's their approach. Here's the kick. And this one is a line driver, and it'll go over the head and into the end zone of Weary. First down and 10 at the 20 for the Rose Hill Rockets. They will not get a chance to return the ball. In Rose Hill leading 7-0 here to start the second half at Salinas Central High School. Derek Decker in the huddle. He's the quarterback for the Rockets, and out they come. He'll send Waddell out to the right side. Out here to the left is Knight. I formation. Pearson the deep back. Docker's the up man, and Decker keeps the ball himself, and he'll get right across the line of scrimmage. The ball pops loose, and Eudora has it. Or so they say. Decker might have been down, but let's see. From what I saw, it looks like somebody went in there and just grabbed it out of his hands. But no, they're going to say he was down, so it is second down. You hear the Boo Birds coming out for Eudora on that one. They're going to give him forward progress to about the 23-yard line. So Derek Decker picks up 3 to start the second half. Second down and 7 coming up for Rose Hill. And Weary brings in the play from the sidelines. And out they come for the huddle. Weary. Knight. And Dockers go out to the right as split receivers. Decker in the shotgun with Pearson off to his left. Here's an end around again. Dockers with it. Blocker in front of him. Dockers to the 25-30 and gets grabbed down across the 35 and out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. So a good reverse play there. And Easton Dockers, the fullback, comes from a wide receiver set over on the right side and picks up the ball. And he'll bring it out to the 38-yard line. That's a pickup of about, let's call it 15 yards. First and 10 for Rose Hill. Now they come from the huddle. Waddell out to the right. Dockers with him in the slot. And Knight here to the near side. Decker in the shotgun position with Pearson right with him. Here's to get to Pearson. Pearson tries the middle, and he's caught behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe he makes a hit for maybe a half yard. Yeah, they're going to give him to the 39. So let's call it second down and 9. A minute gone by here in the third period. Still 7-0. Rose Hill in front of Eudora. Isaac Worry brings in the play from the sideline, and the official has to chase the ball down. If they set it down, it just goes away. Second down and 9. Rose Hill. Slot to the left, flanker to the right. Decker in the shotgun. Pearson off to his right. Here's the snap. He's going to run it himself. He works his way to the outside, gets across the 40-yard line, stops at the 45. He'll dart ahead to about the 47. And is there a fumble? Yes, there is. And Eudora comes away with it. Eudora comes up big as they take away another ball away from Rose Hill. And they set up with great field position at the 46-yard line. So again, let's see what Eudora can do from here. They had great field position late in the first half and weren't able to do anything. Let's see if they can cash in here. They got the wind at their back, 10:25 to play. Now 7-0 ball on the far hash mark over there at the 46-yard line. Here's Webb with a handoff. Pyle running to the right, finds a hole to the 40, and he's dropped there. This Pyle dropped by Austin Schaefer at the 40-yard line. That's a good pickup there of about, let's call it 6 yards. They're going to mark it at the 41, so a gain of 5. Second down and 5 coming up for Eudora. Coach Greg Webb on the field, barking out orders, and out they come from the huddle. Ball look out to the left. Let's see who this new receiver is in. Bagwell, he's here to the near side. Cleveland, the lone setback behind Derek Webb. Here's the snap. He gives to Cleveland. Cleveland down to about the 39, but he's caught there and driven back by about 4 or 5 white shirts. And leading the charge, looks like Schaefer once again. Austin Schaefer for Rose Hill. Cleveland picks up yardage to the 39-yard line, so a gain of 2. Let's call it 3rd down and 4 coming up, and Eudora is 3 of 6 on 3rd down this afternoon. Bagwell to the right. Pollock out to the left. Webb will be under center with an I formation behind him, a Pyle and Cleveland. Cleveland is the up man. Here's the snap. Here's the get to Cleveland. He dives across the middle of the line. He's close to the first down, but it looks like he's short. They're going to give him progress to about the 37-yard line. So it'll be short. 3rd down and 1 coming up. Let's see. The Cardinals again are 0 for 1 today on 4th down. They're going to go for it. And out they come. Full house backfield behind Derek Webb. Cleveland, Pyle, and one other. And it looks like a little bit of offside on Rose Hill. If it is, it'll be a 1st down. It is offside, so they'll move the ball up. 1st down for Eudora by the penalty, and they'll move it to the 32-yard line. 1st down and 10 and a fresh 4. Balak to the right side. No one out to the left. Again, they're going to go with that full house backfield behind Derek Webb, who's under center. Webb gives off to Pyle. He'll try the middle, and the ball pops loose in the air. And Knight picks it up. He could go. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Far side 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. 66 yards on back return for Tyler Knight. And it really wasn't a fumble as Pyle just had the ball turned backwards, and he just almost like he just threw it in the air, and right there to pick it up was Tyler Knight, who ran it back 66 yards for the touchdown. That comes with 7:57 to play, and Rose Hill leading 13-0. With the extra point coming up, and the man who just scored that touchdown is now going to kick the PAT. That's Tyler Knight, senior kicker, is on the boot the PAT into the wind. And here's the kick. It is up. It is no good. Just off to the right. So 7:57 to play here. 3rd period. Rose Hill leading 13-0. We'll take a 30-second timeout on this, the 4A State Championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Westerhouse Heating and Cooling has been family-owned for more than 30 years. Although based in Eudora, Westerhouse Heating and Cooling provides service throughout Lawrence, Baldwin, Overland Park, and surrounding areas. Westerhouse is known for top-quality service with high-efficiency equipment and sells the latest and greatest heating, cooling, and geothermal products. Please call 542-2707 for further information. Westerhouse Heating and Cooling wishes the Eudora Cardinals all the best in the state 4A football title game. Go Cards!
We are back at the 4A state championship football game, where with 7:57 to play here in the third period, a 66-yard, I guess we're going to have to call it a fumble return, for Tyler Knight of Rose Hill to make the score 13-0 after he missed the PAT. But Chris Pyle of Eudora looked like he was just going to be falling backwards, and as he did, the ball popped up loose from his chest, and Tyler Knight just picked it up there and returned it 66 yards for the score. 13-0 is our score here. And now Tyler Knight is on the boot, the ball away. It's going to be kicking right into the wind. Both deep backs for the Eudora Cardinals up very close. Here's the short kickoff, high, caught in the wind, and it'll be taken there by Follett. And he'll run here to the near side, get across the 40-yard line, lowers the shoulder, and gets out to about the 42-yard line. Coming up with a stop there for Rose Hill, almost by accident, is Isaac Weary. It'll be 1st and 10 for Eudora at their own 43-yard line. 10-yard return there. And now here comes Eudora. Looks like they may want to open some things up now. They've got two receivers left, one to the right. Single setback, Gabe Cleveland. Derek Webb will be under center. Here's the snap. Here's give to Cleveland. A little hole up the middle across the 45 out to about the 47. So pick up a 4 there. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Cardinals. They're down 13-0 with 7:41 to play here in the third period. Bringing the play in from the sidelines is Marcus Hill. And they'll come out from the huddle now. Receiver left, receiver right. Webb under center. And he'll keep the ball himself, and he gets caught behind the line of scrimmage, and down he goes. Coming up there for the big-time stop there is Cody Carlson for the Rose Hill Rockets. Lost back to the 45. Only a loss of 2, but that hurts. It's now 3rd down and 8. Eudora is 3 of 7 on 3rd down this afternoon. And out they come. 2 receivers out to the left. No one here to the right. Cleveland and Pyle are your backs. And here is Derek Webb keeping the ball himself. Blocker in front of him, and he gets across the 50-yard line to the 49. So Eudora unsuccessful on that 3rd down. And they're at the 49-yard line of Rose Hill. That's a pickup of 6, but they got to get 2 more yards for the 1st down. And it looks like they're going to go for it. Seawright steps out of the ball game. And coming back in will be Marcus Hill. So the crowd comes to life as they come out for another 4th down play. Eudora is 0 for 2 on 4th down this afternoon. Receiver left, full house backfield behind Derek Webb. Webb takes the snap, fires out to the right side and left side, and it's incomplete. Low to the ground. Andrew Ballack there, not able to grab it, and it's another turnover on downs for Eudora on 4th down. They're 0 for 3 on 4th down this afternoon. So again, what looked to be pretty promising comes up with no points for Eudora. They're down 13-0 with 6 minutes exactly to play here in the third period. All right. Here comes Rose Hill quickly out from the huddle. Waddell coming in, and he'll line up as a receiver with 3 out to the right side. Derek Decker in the shotgun with a runner flanking his left. Runner we haven't seen much this afternoon. Here's the high snap. Here's Decker keeping it himself. Gets smacked at the 50-yard line. He'll make it across to the 49, but stopped right there. Cleveland coming up with a big smack there for Eudora, and that's a pickup of 2. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Rose Hill Rockets. Rockets 12-1 on the season. They've rattled off 12 wins in a row to get to this title game. Eudora also 12-1 on the season. Clock continues to tick. 5.5 to play. Third period. 13-0 is the score. Rose Hill in front of Eudora. Rose Hill with the ball. Out they come to the huddle on 2nd down and 8. Weary and Waddell out to the right. One receiver here to the left side. Here is Decker in the shotgun with a runner flanking his left. Decker takes the snap. Hands off to his runner. He's ahead for a big hole to the 45, down to the 40, and rolls to the 35. And picking up that first down there is Hunter Lewis. And he gets all the way down to the 35-yard line and moves the chains. First and 10, Rose Hill, with 5:12 to play, and Rose Hill leading 13-0. Out they come from the huddle. Weary and Dockers go out to the right side in the slot, and Waddell out here to the left. Decker, shotgun, the ball goes high over his head. He's got to run back, but he picks it up. He's back in, the Cardinal half of the field, and he stopped once, twice, and down he goes. A big loss there for Rose Hill as Decker sees the ball goes right over his head, picks it up, and continues to run backwards a little bit, and he is down at his own 47-yard line. So the ball was at about the 45-yard line of, or 35, I should say, 35, and that's a big loss of about 18 yards back to the 47-yard line. Rose Hill, so out they come from the huddle this time. Weary goes out to the right, two receivers out here to the left, and one of them is Jonathan Martin, who we haven't seen much this afternoon. And here's Decker. Decker hands off to Dockers. He'll reverse the right side, find room at the 50, and he rolls down to the 45 at Eudora. Pick up there for about 8 yards. Still well short of the first down. They got to get down to about the 25-yard line. It's a third down and long for Rose Hill. Rose Hill this afternoon is 1 out of 4 on third down. They're at the 45, got to get to the 25, so it's third down and 20 for the Rockets. With 3:40 to play here in the third, they're up 13-0. Waddell out to the right side. Two receivers out here to the left. Dockers lines up in the slot. Here's Decker. It's a snap. He's going to keep it himself up the middle of the field to the 40. Weaves to the 35 to the 30, and he's dropped at about the 28-yard line, so he's close to the first down. Rose Hill now 1 out of 5 on third down, but this fourth down play, they're very close to the first down marker as they're down at the, let's call it the 29-yard line. They got to get to the 25, so we're going to call it fourth down and 4 here for the Rose Hill Rockets. Rose Hill this afternoon 1 for 1 on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Clock ticking, under 3 to play here in the third. Waddell out to the right. Coming here to the left side is Martin. High formation behind Derek Decker. Here's the snap. Decker with the option pitch. And the first down, it is, yes! Getting that in the last second is Hunter Lewis. He was caught behind the line of scrimmage, but he was able to get away from the ankle grab, moves ahead and picks up the first down. And they'll stop the ball at the 23-yard line. The drive stays alive for Rose Hill. 2:39 and counting here is the third period. Rose Hill up by the count of 13-0. Knight brings the play in from the sidelines, and out they come to the huddle. Waddell and Dockers go out to the right. Knight here to the left. First down and 10. Rose Hill at the 23-yard line of Eudora. The sun is at their back. Going into the wind. Here's a give now to Hunter Lewis. He's ahead straight across the 20-yard line to the 19. Pick up a 4. We'll have a second down and 6 coming up. Coming up with a stop for the Eudora Cardinals on that play was Alexander Witten, senior defensive lineman. Second down and 6 coming up. Bringing the play from the sidelines is Jonathan Martin. Rose Hill talking about it. Under 2 to play here in the third period. 13-0 Rose Hill in front of Eudora. They want more. They're at the 19-yard line where it's second down and 6. Decker from the shotgun sends a man in motion from left to right. Here's the snap. Here's a give. Hunter Lewis finds a hole at the 15. Does again. Score to the 5. Touchdown, Rose Hill. A 19-yard touchdown run with 1:33 to play here in the third. And Rose Hill is up 19-0. So Hunter Lewis finds a hole, reverses up the middle of the field, and goes in 19 yards for the score. And now Tyler Knight is on to kick the PAT. Actually, no, he's going to kick the PAT. I thought they might actually go for 2, but they're going to kick the PAT. And they're going to throw into the end zone. Wide open there. A pass from Tyler Slade. And picking up there on the other side is Garrett Forsberg. So they did go for 2, and they cash in. 21-0 is the score. Eudora down by that count to Rose Hill. 1:33 to play. Let's take a 30-second timeout here and be back to Salina Central. This is the 4A state championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Wolf Diagnostic and Automotive Repair takes pride in offering quality service that you can trust at a fair price. Their technicians are ASE certified and use the latest tools and equipment when servicing your vehicle. Visit their website, wolfauto.com, for a complete list of services and car care tips or to schedule an appointment. Wolf Diagnostic and Automotive Repair is located at 208 East 20th Street in Eudora and is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Call them at 542-5152. Good luck, Cardinals, from Wolf Diagnostic and Automotive Repair.
Tyler Slade to Garrett Forsberg. Two names who we have not called this afternoon, if any, and they come up with a big two-point conversion and make it a full three-possession game, 21-0. Rose Hill in front of Eudora in the 4A state championship game with about 33 to play here in the third. Now here's Tyler Knight on to boot the ball away from right to left. Here's the kick. It's a little bouncer, offsides of variety, but Eudora falls on it. Let's see who does at their own 39-yard line. And coming up with the ball for Eudora is Zachary Bagwell. And so Eudora goes to work at their own 39-yard line, down 21-0 with 90 seconds to play here in the third period. Webb and Hill exchange pleasantries as they talk about the play. Stepping out is Zachary Bagwell. Now here comes Eudora to start this offensive series. All on the far hash mark at the 39-yard line, first down and 10. Line up for receiver out there is Webb. And another Wildcat formation with Christopher Pyle as quarterback, and flag fly. And it looks like it's going to be a false start on Eudora. So the 5-yard variety. Eudora this afternoon, 4 penalties for 30 yards. 34-yard line is where the ball is going to be spotted. First down and 15. And out they come from the huddle long ways away. Again, Derek Webb lines up as a receiver out to the left. Bollock is here to the near side, and here's Pyle with the snap. Pyle caught right behind the line of scrimmage, and down he goes. And the big stop there put on by Rose Hill's Hunter Lewis. Hunter Lewis can't lose. Hunter Lewis scored the touchdown, and now he gets the quarterback sack, and Pyle is brought down at the 32-yard line, let's call it, where it's second down and about 18. One receiver left, one right. Derek Webb now quarterback under center. I formation, Cleveland and Pyle right behind him. Here's the snap. Webb back to throw. He'll send a high pass up, and it is over the head of the intended receiver, looking for Zachary Bollock here along the near side. But good coverage, but the pass was just a little bit too high. That brings up third down at about 18. So Eudora 3 of 8 on third down this afternoon. 43 seconds to play here in the third period. And one of the few stops we've had this afternoon. Stops of the clock, I should say. The way both teams are running. The clock has been moving, which is not a bad thing. Two receivers left, two receivers in the game, one to the left, one to the right. A third down and 18. Derek Webb straight back to throw. Here comes the rush. Fires down the middle of the field. Cleveland has the grab. Short of the first down, though, and he's down at his own 48-yard line. They have to get to the 49. So it's still short of the first down, but only by 1 yard. Big pickup there. And let's see what's going to happen on the field. No, they're going to measure for it. I say he's short of the first down, but the official says maybe he's close, so they're going to measure for it. If it is good, then that's. If it's not good, it's going to be by only inches. In fact, that's what it is. 6 inches short of the first down. So another fourth down coming up for Eudora. They are 0 for 3 on fourth down this afternoon. 6 inches to go for the first down. Out they come for the huddle. Bollock out to the left. Bagwell here to the right. Cleveland, the lone setback. Derek Webb under center, double tight. Here's the snap. Here's Webb. Ball pops loose. And who's got it? No, flag flies. Eudora might have been saved that way. False start, it looks like, the preliminary call. It is false start, so they're going to back it up. It'll be fourth down at about 5.5 yards. And so now it looks like the punt team is going to come on for Eudora. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. So they're going to go for it on fourth down. Fourth down with about 5.5 to go. Eudora trailing 21-0. We've got 15 seconds left here in the third period. And Derek Webb under center. Receiver right, receiver left. Cleveland will make that pile as the lone setback. Play action. He's going to roll himself, and he gets caught, and he's down at the 45. And that's how well, maybe not. Got 1 second to play in the third period. And Derek Webb dropped on fourth down, so the Eudora Cardinals are now 0 for 4 on fourth down. Ball is at the 45-yard line, where Rose Hill will set up with great field position. They'll get one play off here to close out the third, and then they will have the wind at their back for the fourth and final period. Out they come from the huddle. Waddell out to the right. Knight here to the near side. Dockers lines up in the slot. Derek Decker in the shotgun. Man in motion from left to right. Here's Decker. He's going to run himself. Here's the option pitch. And picked up there by Pearson. He'll get across the 40-yard line and thrown out of bounds at the 38-yard line, and that's the end of the third period. We played 3 quarters here at Salina in the 4A state championship game, and it's Rose Hill 21, Eudora nothing. Back with the fourth and final period after this break on the 4A state championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Eudora Animal Hospital has been treating both large and small animals for over 30 years, with patients coming from as far away as Leavenworth and Lee Summit. Eudora Animal Hospital offers hospital lab work, digital radiography, after-hours emergency care, and best of all, affordability. For more information or to schedule an appointment, please call 542-3265. You can also check them out on the web at eudoravet.com. Eudora Animal Hospital is a proud sponsor of today's 4A state championship. Go Cardinals! Good luck, Cardinals, from Eudora's hometown CNS Market. CNS Market is so proud that the Cards have made it to the Kansas 4A championship game for the first time in school history and are behind the Cardinals all the way. With 12 wins this season, here's hoping that 13 turns out to be Eudora's lucky number, and they bring home the championship trophy to Eudora. CNS Market, located at 1402 Church Street, extends best wishes to Coach Greg Webb and the team for their hard work this season. CNS Market is a proud sponsor of the Eudora Cardinals. Go Cards!
We are back for the fourth and final period at Salina Central High School. And it is Rose Hill leading Eudora 21-0 as we start the fourth period. Decker has the ball second down at about 5 at the 39-yard line of Eudora. Fire over the middle. An incompleted pass for a first down. It is Decker finding Kyle Anderson for that first down grab across the 30-yard line. Chains move. The hand goes forward. First down and 10 for Rose Hill at the Eudora 29-yard line. 9-yard pickup there. Bringing the play from the sidelines for Rose Hill is Brett Waddell. And out they come from the huddle. Waddell lines up with the receiver here to the right side. Slot out to the left of Knight and Dockers. Decker stands in the shotgun. Pearson back there with him. Here's the high snap. Decker pump fakes. Now he throws long upfield and over the head of everybody. Back to player with the best shot at it is Eudora's Zachary Bagwell. Second down and 10 coming up from the 29-yard line for Rose Hill. 11.5 to play here in a very quick moving contest at Salina Central High School. We see thumbs up when we say it's a fast-moving contest. Apparently there's some football or leftovers at home that's better than here. Second down and 10. Waddell to the right. Knight and Dockers out to the left. Decker in the shotgun. And Hunter Lewis right with him there. Another high snap. This time Decker will keep the ball himself. Move up to the field to about the 27-yard line. And third down coming up for the Rose Hill Rockets. Rose Hill is 1 out of 5 on third down this afternoon. Bringing the play sidelines is Isaac Weary. Rose Hill still huddling, and out they come. Weary and Knight line up in the slot out to the left. I formation. Hunter Lewis and Dockers behind Decker, who's under center. Here's play action. Decker rolling out to the right. Looking, sets up, throws a wobbly pass. It's incomplete. Looking for Tyler Knight. So Rose Hill now 1 out of 6 on third down. And let's see what they do here on fourth down. I don't know if they're going to line up for a kick or they're going to go for it here. It would be a long kick. You back it up 7 yards, it would be about at the 34-yard line, somewhere about like that. So it'll be about a 45-yard kick. So how but they're going to do it. It's going to be a 45-yard attempt. Tyler Knight has the wind at his back. Let's see what he can do. You're leading 21-0. Might as well. Here's Slade to hold. Here's the kick. It is high, wobbly, and it's going to be short. Short. But it did reach the line at the back of the end zone. A little bit more foot on it. Could have got it. The score stays 21-0 with 10:34 to play here in the fourth period of the 4A state championship football game. Glad you're with us on 1220 KOFO. My name's Scott Miller. And we're glad you're with us for today's broadcast. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors who we worked with throughout this week. Shortened week because of the holiday. Thank you and thumbs up to all of you. And for those of you listening out there, make sure you patronize these places and give them some business and let them know that you love the way they support the Eudora Cardinals. Okay, here's Eudora. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line, down 21-0. Here is Webb rolling out to the right, throwing, incomplete, and a flag is down. Over there on the far sideline, we may have some pass interference. As we had Isaac Weary possibly holding Andrew Ballack there on the right sideline. Let's see what the official has to say.
On the defense, 10 yards, first down.
So it's a 10-yard penalty for a first down. Rose Hill this afternoon, 4 penalties for about 37 yards. And they'll put the ball down at the 30-yard line, and Webb comes in with the play, and out they come from the huddle. Austin Seawright out here to the left. Out to the right is Andrew Pollock. Lining up in the slot is Cleveland. Webb under center with Pyle right behind him, and Pyle gets the carry. He gets across the line of scrimmage out to the 33, maybe the 32. And it looks like let's call it the 33-yard line. It's getting 3 yards. Second down and 7 coming up. Clock ticking with 10-14 to play here in the fourth period. Rose Hill up 21-0 over Eudora. Out the Cardinals come. Second down and 7. Seawright out to the right. Pollock and Cleveland here to the left. Webb will go back to the shotgun with a runner flanking his left. Back to throw. Near side. Catch low to the ground. Incomplete. Looked like it was going to be a catch, but just not enough there. Andrew Pollock not able to haul it in. So third down, and let's call it 7 yards here to go for the first down. Under 10 to play. Eudora trailing 21-0, and they are 3 of 9 on third down this afternoon. Out they come. Seawright will head out to the right side. Pollock here to the left. Line up in the slot is Marcus Hill. Derek Webb with Cleveland right with him. He'll get the snap and keep it himself, and he's dropped behind the line of scrimmage back at the 32. So all in all, a loss of 1. But Eudora just continues to foil on third down, where they're now 3 out of 10. It's fourth down. Fourth down and 7.
Fourth and 7 for Eudora.
So Pyle will bring in the play from the sideline. Marcus Hill will step out, and out they come from the huddle. Fourth down and 8 yards to go for Eudora. Seawright to the right, Pollock here to the left. And Webb under center with Pyle and Cleveland right behind him. Derek Webb under a big rush, lets the pass fly, and Pyle picks it up in the backfield. Here he goes, 35 to the 40. 45, and the ball pops loose. It is out of, no, it stays in bounds. Oh, they're going to say the ball did go out of bounds at the 48-yard line. And so because of that, it's still going to be Eudora ball, but it's going to be a first down. Wow. Talk about luck there. But Chris Piles, a good little catch there, and he makes a good forward progress before the ball goes out of bounds. First down and 10, Eudora at their own 48-yard line. Receiver left, receiver right. I formation. Here's Webb with a handoff to Piles. Again, running the right side. Wants to turn the corner. He does so at the 50, the 45. He rolls over there to about the 42-yard line on the far side of the field. And he should be very close to a first down. See where they spot the ball. They're going to put it down at about the 44-yard line. They got to get to the 42, so let's call it second down and 2 coming up. Clock rolling, 8:41 to play here. Eudora trailing 21-0 to Rose Hill. Receiver right, receiver left. Webb under center, Cleveland and Powell right behind him. Here's to get to Cleveland. He's ahead, close to a first down. He's going to be short by about a yard, so give him a gain of 1. That should be third down and 1 coming up here. Eudora again, 3 of 10 on third down today. He's short by about a half yard. Bunch of players bringing in the play from the sideline, hurrying out as fast as they can. It's going to be one of those double tight formations and a couple of backs behind Derek Webb. Full house backfield. Webb under center. They've only got to go a few inches to get the first down. They do. Cleveland, I think, gets ahead for a few yards more across the 40-yard line. He's down to the 38-yard line. Gabe Cleveland, call his name all afternoon, keeps the drive alive. The ball is at the 40, make that the 38-yard line of Rose Hill. 7:47 to play. Eudora down 21-0. They were down 7-0 in the half, gave up 2 scores in the third, and that's what makes up this 21-0 score here. 7.5 to play here in the fourth period. Out they come. Receiver right, receiver left. I formation. Here's to get the Pile. Running left. He gets caught behind the line, still trying to go, but he's finally dropped down. And coming up with a stop for the Rose Hill Rockets, Cody Carlson. Senior linebacker sniffs that one out, and they're going to put the ball down at the 41-yard line, so officially that goes down as a loss of 3. So second down and about 13. Receiver right, C right, that's Bollick here to the left. I formation, and here's to get the Pile again. Follow blockers across the 40, backing his way across the 35, and down to about the 34. A good little pickup there. Pickup of about, let's call it 7 yards, and that'll make it third down and about 6 yards to go for the first down. Eudora, 3 out of 10 on third down this afternoon. And out they come from the huddle. I believe they're 4 out of 10 now, if memory serves. 4 out of 11, that would be. And out they come. Receiver right, slide out to the left. Cleveland with a lone setback. And here's Webb, going to keep the ball himself. Gets through a little hole. And he's close to the 32-yard line. Cody Carlson with a stop there for Rose Hill. Not able to pick up the first down, so the Cardinals are 5 out of 12 on third down. Just outside of 6 minutes to play here in the fourth period. Eudora trying to get it on the scoreboard. They're down 21-0 to Rose Hill. Rose Hill's won 12 in a row here headed into this title game. Fourth down. Let's call it fourth down and about 5. C right to the right. Bollick here to the left. Pile is going to be with... we'll pick this up in a minute because we got a timeout. 5:42 to play. 21-0. Rose Hill in front of Eudora. Back in just a moment after this 30-second timeout on the 4A State Championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
We are your sports source for East Central Kansas, where keeping you informed comes first. KOFO Ottawa, KMXN HD2 Osage City.
Get our lowest prices of the season at Toys R Us this Friday and Saturday. Buy one, get one free on top-selling video games. 50% off top picks from Fisher-Price, Crayola, Star Wars, Barbie, and more. And even 60% off hot toys from Nerf, My Little Pony, and Polly Pocket. Plus earn 10% back with Rewards R Us. And now take time to pay with layaway. Only at Toys R Us, the world's greatest toy store.
Free item must be equal or lesser value item purchase. Certain restrictions apply for layaway and offers. Rewards offer valid for 12/24 through the Toys R Us for complete details.
Again this afternoon, Eudora is facing a fourth down. Let's call it fourth down and 5. The Cardinals are 0 for 4 on fourth down this afternoon. See if they can cash in here and keep this drive alive. They're down 21-0 to Rose Hill in the State 4A title game. Here's Webb. Play action. Back to throw. Toss over the middle. Finds a receiver. Gets the first down a few yards more. Cleveland across the 15 to the 10 to the 9. A big grab there, Gabe Cleveland. The Cardinals, for the first time on fourth down this afternoon, are successful. A pass from Derek Webb to Gabe Cleveland to set up a first and goal at the 9-yard line. Into the wind, no less. Gabe Cleveland this time lines up as a slot out here to the left. I formation behind Derek Webb, and Webb will give on a run. No, he's going to keep it himself. And he dives ahead for maybe 1 yard to the 8-yard line. Second and goal coming up for the Cardinals. 5:12 to play here in the fourth period, and the Eudora is down 21-0. Bringing the play from the sidelines is Zachary Bagwell. Austin Seawright will step out. Cardinals will talk about it. Greg Webb on the field to give the instructions, and out they come. Bagwell here to the left. Pollock will line up in the slot on second and goal. Here's a wobbly pass, and it's picked up by Pollock at the 8-yard line. He gets across the 5, rolls out of bounds. And he'll roll out at about the 4-yard line, perhaps? Yeah, the 4-yard line. So third and goal coming up for the Cardinals with 4.5 to play, down 21-0, ball beyond the near hash mark. As Hill brings in the play from the sideline. Seawright to the right. Pollock out here to the left. Double tight, and Gabe Cleveland will be the lone setback. Third and goal from the 4-yard line. Here's the give to Cleveland. Squirts through a hole, and he's down at about the 1-yard line. So he is short of the goal line. And Eudora now 5 of 13 on third down this afternoon, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They're 1 for 5 on fourth down this afternoon, but this is the biggest fourth down this afternoon because they're 1 yard away from the end zone. Clock ticking, the clock continues to roll. 3:47 to play. Out they come. The Cardinals do. 1 yard away from scoring. Slot out to the left. Single setback. Gabe Cleveland. And Derek Webb will be under center when we come back because we have a timeout taken by Rose Hill. Actually, we're going to keep it here. It looked like it was going to be a big fourth down, but Rose Hill wants to talk about this a little bit more to see if they can take away some momentum from the Eudora Cardinals. It's been a great day here in Salina. Good drive out. Should be a good drive home tonight. If you're out driving tonight, make sure you be careful. Make sure you take something warm to wear. It's going to be cold throughout the overnight hours as the clouds have rolled away and the low should be down in the 20s. We have a fire throwing an extra log tonight. Rose Hill, winners of 12 in a row headed into today's contest. Eudora, a big win last week over Paola, 13-10 to get here to the title game. And for either club, it's their first titles that they're fighting for in their respective histories. All right, here we go. Fourth and goal from the 1 yard line. Gabe Cleveland, the lone setback. Slot out to the left. Seawright and Pollock there. Actually, double runners, and Webb tries to get in the end zone. Is he there? No indication yet. Nope, he's short. He's short of the goal line. Derek Webb unable to get in. And they're going to put the ball right down in front of the goal line where it is 1st and 99 for Rose Hill with 3 minutes and 31 seconds to play in this title game of 4A. So now we're probably going to see a lot of players that we haven't seen all afternoon for Rose Hill. And out they come from the huddle. Decker's still the quarterback. He just drives ahead for a few yards. Let's call it to the 4-yard line. So that gives him a little bit of room there, a little breathing room. And that keeps the clock, starts the clock, and it'll keep it rolling, barring any more timeouts for Eudora. Eudora, I believe, has 2 timeouts left. And a very quick-moving game. We kicked off, 2 hours ago? 2 hours and 3 minutes. And we're 3 minutes away from wrapping it up here. Just outside of 3 minutes to play, and out they come to the huddle on 2nd down and 7. Decker under center. Here's the snap. Here's a give. Working his way to the left side across the 5-yard line is Garrett Forsberg. Forsberg makes it to the 5, and he stopped there. And that brings up a third down for the Rose Hill Rockets. And we have a timeout taken by Eudora. And let's take it with them. Let's take a 30-second timeout here. We'll be back with the final 2 minutes and change. 21-0 Rose Hill in front of Eudora on the 4A State Championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
Hi, I'm a home. You know, where your heart is. Don't worry, I know how you feel about me. That's why you need to get me flood insurance. If you get homesick after a few days, imagine how a flood would make you feel. Just a few inches of water can cost tens of thousands of dollars in damage. And homeowners insurance doesn't cover floods. But in moderate to low-risk areas, flood insurance starts as low as $129 a year. Visit floodsmart.gov to learn how a flood could affect you.
We are back at Salina Central High School. 21-0 is the score in the 4A State Championship game. 2:45 to play. Rose Hill in front of Eudora. Rose Hill just came up with a big goal line stand to keep the shutout keep the shutout going. And here on third down and about 6, flags fly as Eudora Cardinals go across the line. There's offside. 5-yard penalty to the 10-yard line. So it'll be third down and 1 for Rose Hill. And they'll have a couple of players bringing in the play from the sideline. Knight, and it looks like Waddell will be out. Knight had a big return there in the third period, 66-yard fumble return for a score. Third down and 1, and Decker takes the snap and keeps himself, dives across the line for the first down. They'll put it down at the 12-yard line. First and 10 for the Rose Hill Rockets, and they'll keep the drive alive and the clock moving. 2.5 to play here in this 4A State Championship game. Decker gets the instruction from the sideline. His head coach, Greg Slade. Out they come. First down and 10. Rose Hill at their own 12-yard line. Split backs. Actually got a full house wishbone behind Decker. Here's the snap, and here gives to Hunter Lewis. Hunter Lewis across the 15-yard line, across the 20, and he's finally dragged down at about the 22-yard line. And making the stop there for Eudora is Andrew Pollock. Just outside of 2 minutes to play here in the contest, 21-0. Rose Hill looks to be headed to their first 4A state title with a win over Eudora. The ball holds here in place and barring anything exceptionally wild. Ball is placed down at the 23-yard line after that 11-yard run by Hunter Lewis, who also scored today. And the ball is at the 23-yard line where it's first down and 10. Split backs of Hunter Lewis and one other. Making out of the full house backfield behind Decker. Here's Hunter Lewis with a carry again. He's met at the 25-yard line by Nicholas Becker and dropped there. Now they'll give him progress to the 26. And now we're approaching 90 seconds to play here in this title game of 4A. Rose Hill just taking their time. Clock ticking down, minute 15 to play, and out they come from the huddle. Here's a give to Pearson. Pearson off the left side. Makes it close, gets maybe a couple of yards across the 25 to the 27. 1 minute exactly to play in this contest. Rose Hill up 21-0. And now their fans go to their feet as their players are on the field, waving their hands up and down, saying, let's hear it, guys. And why not? They're going to win the 4A state title this afternoon. Out they come. Third down and about 7. Derek Decker under center. Here's a handoff. And he'll get across the 30-yard line, out to the 31 maybe. Let's see who this is. That is Hunter Lewis. 25 seconds, and that should be the last play of the game. Rose Hill across the way, celebrating. Eudora fans here on the near side, finally getting up and making their way to the exit. But both teams, no matter which side you cheer for, got to be proud. Both teams 12-1 on the year, and it'll be Rose Hill headed to a 13-1 mark at a 4A title. Eudora will close out the season at 12-2. But what an experience it has been for Eudora to get to their first state title game. There's the final horn, 21-0. Rose Hill wins the 4A state championship of high school football in the state of Kansas. And now both teams will meet at the middle of the field to shake hands. And Eudora, again, closes out the season at 12-2. It's been a good contest. We'll take a 1-minute timeout here, come back, and wrap it up. Again, the final score, Rose Hill wins 4A with a 21-0 win over Eudora. This is the 4A state championship football game on 1220 KOFO.
The weekend is coming! The weekend is coming!
This Saturday at Ace,
The weekend is coming!
get 50% off one regular price item under $30 with your Saturday coupon. Find and print the coupon at acehardware.com.
The weekend is coming!
So visit your local Ace and get saving, then get your weekend back. At Ace, the helpful place. Limit 1 per household. Offer valid at participating Ace stores Saturday, November 26, 2011 only.
The weekend is coming! The weekend is coming!
Additional conditions and other exclusions apply.
Jay Farner here from Quicken Loans. Give me 30 seconds because I've got some financial information that can make a big difference in your life. Mortgage interest rates are the lowest we've seen in generations. The rate today on a 30-year fixed mortgage is an amazing 3.99%. APR 4.22%. Call Quicken Loans today at 800-970-8011. That's 800-970-8011. Don't let this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity pass you by.
Calls for cost information. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLS number 33.
Welcome back to Salina Central High School, where Rose Hill is celebrating the championship of 4A football here in the state of Kansas with a 21-0 win over Eudora here in the championship football game. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Scott Butler. Glad you're with us for today's broadcast. Let's give you a quick recap and let you get on to your Saturday afternoon. No score until the 8:55 mark of the first period, when a 27-yard touchdown pass from Derek Decker to Kellen Brady got the scoring going. A two-play 29-yard drive and made it 7-0 at that point. Kellen Brady, however, went down on that play and would not return as he was on crutches and on the bench on the sideline for the remainder of the game. But there was no scoring to close out the first half, and so it remained 7-0 at the half with Rose Hill in front of the Eudora Cardinals. In the third period, 7:57 to play, Chris Pyle of Eudora looked to be just backpedaling and being dropped, but in the process, tossed up the ball, and it was Tyler Knight of Rose Hill returning the ball 66 yards for a score. Extra point was missed, and it was 13-0 at that point. Then with 1 minute and 33 seconds left in the third, a 19-yard touchdown run by Hunter Lewis made it 19-0, and it looked like Tyler Knight was going to come out and kick the PAT. He lined up for it, but his holder, Tyler Slade, got up and threw a pass to Garrett Forsberg for the successful two-point conversion. It was 21-0 at that point. And from that point on, Eudora looked like they might be able to score. They drove all the way to the 1-yard line. Looked like they might score with time running down, at least to get something. But it just wasn't to be, as quarterback Derek Webb was unable to get into the end zone. And the shutout holds up, and Rose Hill wins the 4A state title with a 21-0 win over the Eudora Cardinals. So there it is. It's all in the record books now. Rose Hill celebrates their first state football title in school history, while Eudora will go home with a mark of 12-2, having played in their first title game in their respective history. Rose Hill finishes out the season with a record of 13-1 and 13 straight wins to win the 4A title. Thank you very much for being with us. We want to say thank you to a couple of people here. First of all, I want to thank Luke Thomason back at the station for making sure all the buttons were pushed and all the commercials played and everything. I want to thank Rich Hargett, who made sure that we were on the air with the video presentation at KOFO.com. And we also want to thank our fine sponsors for today's broadcast, and you'll hear their names coming up in just a moment. Make sure you drop by their places and give them a thumbs up for making sure we're able to bring you today's championship game in 4A with Eudora taking on Rose Hill. And above all, we want to thank you for tuning in wherever you are across the state of Kansas or across the country, even around the world, as you're able to tune in and listen to the game or watch